Hello, everybody. How you doing today? It's Miles Morales drop day. We're going to jump in the market. Hope you guys like my new intro there. I'm still working on it, but my drop heads too are coming next week. So get ready, you guys. But we got a more important drop. We got Miles Morales, and we're going to check out how he's doing in the marketplace. And I want to know from every single one of you what you got. Did you get him? Did you not? Are you going after him in the market right now in the secondary? We'll check out my predictions and see where it's at. The secret rare is actually right on where I was thinking at the moment. The other two are lower, which is a bit surprising for me, but we'll see what happens as we go along. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hopefully everybody's here in the house. This is a big drop. I'll talk about it in just a sec. I did not get the drop today, of course. You know, I did not pick it up. I'm not lucky enough or whatever. But I did buy one in the secondary. And where I bought it was about $350. That's where I picked mine up. And I wasn't going to buy one in the secondary. I wasn't going to get one today. I wasn't going to load some gems in, but I just had to. I saw it and I had to. I got the rare. And now the rare is down about 100 from that. So I could have waited a little bit and got it for cheaper. But that's all right. This is the game we play. This is what happens sometimes, I'm not going to lie. I FOMO'd in a little bit right after the drop, like in the first, it was about the first, let's say 45 minutes or so that I went after it. But that's okay. I still feel quite good about that. We'll see where it ends up today, but we'll also look at the market. We're going to keep a close eye on it as we go right here for sure. I mean, here it is. Here's the rare right here, sitting at 229 to 238. So that is a great price. If I would have waited just a bit longer, an extra 40 minutes or so, I could have picked it up around this level, which would have been even better. But like I said, I got mine for $350. We'll see where this goes. The price just jumped up a little bit there. So let's just go. I'll show you my collection so you guys know. Here he is. He's right in my collection right here. So you guys can see there he is. And you can see down here, I paid, you can see right here, $350. So I paid $350 for him, just a little while ago, probably about maybe an hour ago at the most, an hour. And so, but that's that, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? He was climbing pretty high at that point, and, we'll see where he goes from here, right? For sure. Right. So I did not get the ultra rare. The ultra rare is actually, 364. So you can see that the ultra rare is actually higher than the rare. A lot of people think, now this is just people's opinions. A lot of people think that the rare will surpass the ultra rare. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't have that in my predictions. I had the rare higher, but because of his outfit, so a lot of people think that. We'll see what happens with that, though. That's just the way it goes. It's hoodie season. It's hoodie season for Miles Morales, and it is hoodie season. It's the fall. It's the fall. Now, I also want to talk about something else, too, a little bit later, because, Halloween is coming up, you guys. And we're going to have to switch into some scary stuff here in a little bit. When I'm talking about like horror stuff, right? We'll see what we get in Veve in the future as well. We'll talk about that kind of stuff. We'll look at all the other stuff in the market and how things are rebounding, because a lot of people sold last night and yesterday in preparation for this. And some of those people might start to want to buy back whatever they sold, right? Because, a lot of people were selling really great stuff for cheap. So we'll see what happens. We'll go and look in the market. We'll check out like AF15. We'll check out some of this other stuff. And we're going to talk about this comic that's coming tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow. It's Old Man Logan. Now, if you guys don't know that story, it is brutal. It is brutality. And that comic is hyper violent and super gory and completely rated R. And I absolutely love it. If you don't know the Old Man Logan, this is not the movie that came out. The movie was like inspired by this comic line, but it's not the same story. And we'll talk about that comic in a little bit. But we got to get into the chat, and we got to get to Miles Morales right here. Let's look at the secret rare. Look at this right here. 42.50. That's I had it at around 4,000 in my prediction video on day one. Now I don't know where it's going to go. It could go cheaper. It could go higher. I really don't know, but it's sitting right where I thought it would be at this moment anyway, but it's still so early, right? I mean, we have no clue what's going to happen. It depends on if people who are wanting to buy this, because there's people who are going to put this away. It depends on if they want to wait for people to sell lower and then snag it for cheap. And then tonight you could see the price really skyrocket, or it could just, go down and down a little bit in this market. Tough to say with the secret rare, tough to say, but it's sitting at 4,000, like I said. And the rare that I bought it at, 350 earlier. So it's down from that. So, I could have waited a bit, and sometimes it's best to wait a little bit, but sometimes when you want something, you just go after it. And, long-term 350 for this, probably a good bet. We'll see. The market never lies. Here's the rare right here. The ultra rare sitting at 364. So we'll get into the market. We'll check it out. Let's get to the chat. I want to know exactly what you did today. Tell me your experience, because this is what this live stream is. This is a market live stream for Miles Morales. This is what we're doing today. We're going to keep our eyes open. We're going to share our stories and stuff like that. John B's in the house. Managed to land a Miles Morales rare. Nicely done. Fantastic. Congratulations to you right there. That is awesome. I didn't get anything today. I did not get anything at all. So, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? But congrats to you, John. Bob Sales, nope. And then bought one in for 400 gems way too early. Yeah, I bought one for 350, right? So we'll see where it goes, Bob Sales. I think we're still okay. You're my favorite positive person too. Thanks so much for popping in. KO, how you doing, KO? Got an ultra rare 986. Bad lucky. Needs secret rare to change my life. Yeah. Oh man, if you got that secret rare even at 4,000 or so, that would be absolutely crazy, right? Like 4,000 from 50. From 50 gems to 4,000 in like literally the click of a button. Oh, like someone just look at X-Men 129 secret rare floor. What's going on with X-Men 129 secret rare floor? Did it just disappear or something like that? Did it just disappear? Let me check that out. Let's check that out. What's going on with that one? I always love when crazy stuff happens, right? X-Men, where is it? Where is it? It'll be Uncanny X-Men. Where is it? 129, you mean? Do you mean 129? Yeah, that's the one. Well, what happened to the secret rare? Oh, there's only 7. There's only 7. There's nothing left. Still, there's only 132 gems, right? That's crazy, right? Anyway, let's get to that one right there. We got to stay on target here. Let's stay focused. 237. I mean, you can bring up other stuff too if you want, but that's good. Splint, how you doing? Good to see you. That rare Miles Morales is fire. Picked up 2 in the market. Nicely done. You got 2 already. That's good. I think people are waiting at this moment. People are waiting to see how far down it goes. Listening to the spaces the last couple days, I know this one's going to get stacked on. It's just a matter of when, right? So, like I got mine at 350, right? 350, like I said. Alex, how you doing? Good to see you today. Hi, MC. Messed up on the drop, but we live to learn. Yeah. How did you mess up on the drop? Just not getting it? Or did you actually press the button wrong? For me, it actually, when I was thinking where the buy now button was going to be, and then it was just above where my finger was. So I sort of might have messed up too, but I don't think it matters too much, Yeah, the dog. How you doing? What's up, fam? I was too slow today. Yeah, you and the rest of us. How many people actually hit today? That's what I want to know. I know someone who got the secret rare today. And they're debating whether or not they're going to sell it or not. And, but I won't say who it is, but somebody in the community prominent got the secret rare on the drop. And we were chatting a little bit earlier. So, congrats to them. Matt Wood, how you doing? Good to see you today. Fumbled the buy now. Oh, how did that? Did you press it in the wrong spot? Yeah, I sort of did too. I didn't quite get it. I wish I could announce that I got a secret rare. That would be one day. You never know. That might happen. I even pulled out my Jordan. I pulled out my Jordan today. Check it out. Air Jordan right here. Let's just blow this up a little bit. I pulled him out today for good luck. Check it out right there, but it didn't happen. Didn't he want to see his shoes, you guys? Check out his shoes. Look at his shoes. Look at his shoes right there. Oh, check it out. Pulled out my Jordan today just for good luck. Didn't happen. Didn't work. That's all right. That's all right. I'll still keep him. I'll still keep my Jordan. I'll still keep him. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Jordan, makes his own luck, right? He makes his own luck. So some guy on Veve took the big L, but bought my first golden moment to lift my spirits. Which one did you get, man? Which one did you get? The prices on those are juicy right now, for sure. For sure. Uncle Zaza took a huge L, bought one for $4.40. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's early, you guys. It's less than 2 hours old. These prices will change either for better or worse. We don't know, but don't you worry about that. I got mine for $3.50. Okay. I bought the rare for $3.50. So we'll see where it goes for sure. But don't you worry. We're 2 hours in, you guys. We are 2 hours in. This is nothing, right? This is nothing. Hey, Matt Smith, how you doing? Good to see you today. Hey, so I got the ultra rare on the drop. Nicely done. Sold it for $500. There you go. I'm looking to buy into more comics. What would you buy with $500? Amazing Fantasy or a few other smaller grails? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Well, you know what I'm buying. Do you even have to ask, Matt Smith? It's all Amazing Fantasy for me at this moment, or Silver Age, or Secret Rares. Like, whatever you like. Get what you like, of course. You just do what you want to do. But like for $500 for me, the Secret Rares are looking pretty good. Let's go. I mean, so the Amazing Fantasies are looking pretty good. This is what I wanted to check today too. Okay, I want to check let's just quickly check Miles Morales. Let's check his common right here. So guys, this was at 34 last night. It's back to 37 to 38 as people sold a few of these to go after the Miles drop. And now people are going to start buying their stuff back that they sold, or they have gems. They didn't get it on the drop. Maybe they're waiting for Miles to see what happens. So that's going to be interesting. Look at the secret rare is only 1,300 on this one. This is a massive monster as well, right? So that's an interesting play right there for people looking at that. Now, if we look at the Amazing Fantasy, like we always do on this channel, Matt, so 439 for the common. He's come back up. This went under 400. It's a few people sold, but he's, not that many. Look, Jack the NFT Hunter's got a few in here. He's gonna, if he sells these, he's probably gonna jack up on Miles Morales for sure. Check this out. You got the uncommon went down to 249 last night, back up to 309 to 311. So these rebound, right? And this rebounds quick. Look at that, 309 and back up to 350 in no time. So, you got the rare right there. This is another one you could pick up for under 500. This one's sitting at 450. So, these are options for you. Or you could stack. You could stack tons of comics, Matt. You could go in there and you could clear out. You could buy 10 what do you call Miles Morales commons, or whatever. There's lots of options for 500. Or, your best bet might be just to wait for a bit with that 500 gems, just see how things go. You might be able to pick up 2 Miles Moraleses, right? Maybe you pick up 2 rares. Actually, you could do that right now. You could pick up 2 rares right now. And then you have one to sell and one to hold. I mean, these are great options for you. Bones B, how you doing? Good to see you today. Good day, drop Hedians. An exciting day in the Veve today. Didn't land anything on the drop, but knew it would be hard. By the way, when Collection 2, give us the alpha. Next week, you guys, Collection 2 is dropping next week. And every single one of them has utility. If you saw the intro of my video, I'm working on the stuff. It's all starting to come out. Thanks, Bones. I'll keep you updated. We'll have a whole show and everything. It's going to be fun. DYD, rare dropping under 200. Yeah, you might be right. It could drop under 200. Although it's stabilizing at the moment, it's going back up. Now it's up to 240. As this stream goes on, guys, it's 2 hours in. We're literally at 2 hours pretty much right at this time. So we'll see where it goes, but it's slightly going back up a little bit. We'll see, right? We'll see. VV Darklink, how you doing? Took an L on the drop, but you picked up the rare. Same with me. That's exactly what I did. I picked up the rare as well. I don't know what's going to happen. I got it for 350. I don't know. I'm just going to wait, I'm just going to wait on that rare. I just put it in the vault and forget about it, right? We'll see. I don't know. If I would have picked it up now, I would have saved myself 100 gems though. So sometimes it's better to wait, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I kind of FOMO'd it a bit, you know, like I'm not going to lie, but it's 100 gems. So in the long run, probably doesn't matter. Probably doesn't matter that much. There's only 1,700 of them. There's only 1,000 of the ultra rare. I mean, a secret rare, don't forget about it. There's none, right? Rob Cooks, how you doing? Scored a W on the rare. There you go. Holding for sure. Many paper handed in the market. Yeah, it's okay. You know, it's okay for people to sell. I mean, if you got this for 50 and you're selling for 240, that's a nice little, like, you know, that's a nice little profit right there. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, and it gives people a chance to buy, to get in, like people like me, you know, who didn't get it. So, you know, there's so few of these though. It's crazy, right? Bones B, upgraded music and look. Yeah, I got my new intro, but I'm working on more stuff. You'll see more stuff to come. Chris Brock, how you doing? Good to see you today. No win for me, but we move on to the next one. Yeah, that's right. There's always a next one. And just so you know, the next one is that Logan comic. I'm going to take quick advantage of right here. Okay, I'm going to take quick advantage of this. We'll go back to Miles Morales in just a second, but I want to talk about this comic really quick, just really quick for you guys. This Wolverine comic is badass. I don't know if anybody knows the story of this, but this comic is brutal, violent, completely like R-rated. It is crazy, you guys. Basically, what happens is that it's another world, it's another Earth, and all the villains kill all the superheroes. They all team up, they kill them all. Like, we're talking brutally. And Wolverine, he actually kills most of the heroes too, because he gets brainwashed somehow and he thinks he's fighting enemies and he slaughters everybody. And the Hulk goes ballistic and rules a part of the United States. And the Red Skull is the president of the United States. And Dr. Doom owns a territory and blah, blah, blah. And Magneto. And all the heroes are dead. Captain America, Spider-Man. You see their dead bodies. It's crazy. And this is then further along as he's a bit older, Logan. And there's a story that follows him with Hawkeye. Hawkeye's blind. And there's only a couple of heroes left. And they're kind of in hiding. And Logan goes along. Now, he was pretty much unkillable, so he survived the big purge. But this comic is crazy. You guys should look it up. It's one of the most brutal comics I've ever seen. At one point in the series, the Hulk literally eats Wolverine, like eats him. And then the Wolverine tears out from the inside of the Hulk. Like, it's disgusting and it's awesome and it's beautiful. So guys, I just wanted to, now that I got 100 and something people in here, check out this comic, you guys. I don't know what it's going to be worth or anything, but it is an unbelievable read and you will not be disappointed. If you like R-rated stuff, this is like as R-rated as a Marvel comic can get. Anyway, let's get back to Miles Morales. You know, we'll see what happens with that comic book. I think, what does it drop tomorrow or something? Look, the rare's going up, guys. It's up to 248 now. Just creeping. We'll see what happens. Felix, how you doing? Only 910 editions for the ultra rare. 300 gems is a steal. I know. Once they held them back, there's only 910. There's nothing available. These are not they're very scarce, everybody. It is so early. It's 2 hours after the drop. Smarty Pants, how you doing? Good to see you today again. Got that rare on the drop. Nicely done. Bought the ultra rare for $6.90. Okay. I'll buy a second ultra rare at $2 cost average. Secret rare will be a long-term dream for me now. I know. The secret rare has already reached the stratosphere. It's already 4,000. It's actually right where my prediction video said it would be. Now that's early. I don't know. It's at 4,000. It's coming down. We'll see where it goes. It could go to 2,000. It could go to 6,000. I don't know. You know, we're all just guessing, right? But people who want to buy this are going to try to buy it for as cheap as they can. I mean, who wouldn't? It's only smart to do that, right? It's only smart. So yeah, you got that 690. That was just like me, a bit too high. But at this moment, you know, there's only 1,000 of those. So I think you'll be okay for long term. I had that one at around, by the end of the day, closer to 1,000 is where I had it at. Now, obviously that's not happening at this moment. So you can't hit every one of your predictions, but we'll see what happens. Austin, how you doing? Good to see you today. Hi, Mycollectables. I got an ultra rare on the drop today. Nice. In my opinion, all rarities are undervalued and will be worth way more in the future. Hoping to someday get enough from selling to get a 9.8 Miles comic. Yeah, man, if you can transition into the real world and pick up an FA Miles Morales first print, and we can look at that today too, what those are going for on eBay. That would be a crucial one. Now, there are a lot of those that have been graded at the 9.8. Just so you know, it's not super scarce, but it still holds a value of over 2,000 or so just for the first print, right? Of the Miles comic in the real world, the comic book, like graded on eBay or whatever. It's still a plus well over $2,000. But there's a bunch of 9.8s that were graded, right? There's lots in circulation. So, it's not like super scarce. The scarce one in the real world in the comic book is actually the secret rare cover, of the comic. That one is the big one in the real world. If you can find that, if you go to comics, okay, and you go to Miles Morales right here, we can look at this on eBay today too. We can go check it out in a few minutes here too, just for fun, just to see, because we'll keep this mostly a Miles stream, but we'll do some other stuff too. Where is Miles Morales? It sorts by listed, so no one's listing him. Let's go here. We'll go really quick right here. Where's Miles Morales? Let's go Ultimate. Oh, by the way, check it out. See this comic right here? See the Ultimates right here? Check it out. Look at this. I found one. This is just off topic a bit, but look, I found one in the real world. Look at that. I found one. Nice, right? So I got another Veve comic. And I'm actually giving one out. I actually found two in the real world at the same place. So I'm actually giving one out. But there's that Ultimate. So that's on my wall. I'm trying to get like as many of the Veve comics as I can, right? So I'll just stick that back on the wall right there. But here's this one. So this one, like I was saying, this one here, this comic variation in the real world is the crazy valuable one. This one's in the real world. This one goes... There was a couple sales this year of over $30,000 for this one at a 9.8. And I don't know what the recent sales are, if there was one or two recently, but, the physical comic, So in real life, not in the digital metaverse, NFT land or whatever. So this one's the big one. If good luck finding that one on eBay or something like that for anything less than 20, 30,000 bucks. But yeah, so anyway, if you get the first print, this is the first print. The common is actually the first print and the most valuable out of all of these, except for this one over here, the secret rare version, the printed comic. The second print is actually this one, the uncommon. That's the second printing. And you can get that one for a little cheaper than this one. And they're both really fantastic. This one here, the rare, doesn't exist in the real world. This is a Veve only comic. And this one over here with Miles, the ultra rare, this one's actually the cheapest. If you go and get, if you want a 9.8 of this one, you can pick one of these up for only a few $100 because there's lots of them. This is actually the cheapest one right over here, right? So that's in real life comic collecting, the printed ones. Anyway. Oh, he's up to 250 now, guys. He's starting to creep. Risky, how you doing? Good to see you today. Got the 88 rare on the drop. Nicely done. You got the 88. That's a really good mint number. Congrats to you, man. Beats, did I get one today? I bought one for $350 in the market. I did not get one on the drop. So I bought one for $350. And I'm okay with that at the moment. Hinanu, how you doing? Good to see you today. Yo, good morning. Heading into work. Missed the drop, but picked up a rare in the market. How's everyone doing? Yeah, what did you get the rare for, if you don't mind saying? Like, what did you pick it up for? Picking it up now at $250 is probably a good idea. I should have waited an hour. I could have picked it up for 100 gems cheaper, but that's okay. That is the way it is, right? It is the way it is. Jeff, how you doing? Good to see you today. Went for the drop and got nothing, but picked up my 5th ultra rare Boba for 85. Was Boba down to 85? Oh my God. That is amazing. Where is he at? Where is Boba Fett at? Okay, I'm sorry. That is too funny. That is too funny. Where is he? Ultra rare. Okay. Oh, he's at 114. So he must have went up. So you must have snagged one for cheap. There must have been some one low listing, someone just liquidating, because he's at 114. So congrats on that. That's awesome. 85. That is too funny. Shoehead, how you doing? Good to see you. Sold my ultra rare for 800. Nice. And bought for 3-digit rare for 300. There you go, Shoehead. There you go. Did you get yours on the drop? Because that's incredible. That's a great morning right there. That's the power of Veve, right? If you get the drop, you know, and you post it quick, you know, especially when there's lots of hype, you can sell it, right? So that's congrats to you for sure. And anyone who bought that at 800, you just got to be patient. Sunday, how you doing? Good to see you today. I got the ultra rare 471 on the drop. Nice. With terrible Wi-Fi. Where were you today? Were you way out in the woods or something? You must have had pretty good Wi-Fi. Walk, how you doing? Good to see you today. L for me this morning. Yeah, most of us took an L. Me too, but I got it in the market. Zombie, how you doing? Zombie Attack News. You got nothing and have 50 gems still sitting there. Yeah. That's what it was going to be like for me. That's what I had. I had 70 gems. Okay, this is what happened for me, right? I don't mind sharing. I had 70 gems, you know, just to go for the drop. And then I went for the drop and I didn't get it. And I was like, oh, I was disappointed and all that stuff. And I was listening to Veve Vault's live stream, you know, and seeing most people didn't get it right. And I was like, oh, okay, oh, that sucks. And so then I dropped my kids off at school and I came back. And then I was looking in the market and stuff. And it was starting to go up. Like it was like, you know, it was like 325. Actually, it was under 3. It was just under 300. And it started to go up pretty quick. And so I tried to pick one up around under 300, like 290, you know, 280, 275, 244. I saw these listings. I couldn't get them. I wasn't quick enough. I couldn't quite snag them. And so then it was like getting around 300 or so, 315. So then I just went down like a few listings and there was like 4 or 5 at 350. So I grabbed a 3-digit, like a number 7, whatever. If you actually look at it in my collection right here, number 712 right here, if you can see it. So I'll hide that number 712. So I picked that one up. I picked a 3-digit just, you know, above the floor, even though there's no more reserving. So I just went for one. Because I was missing. I couldn't get any of the ones on the floor because people were buying them too quick. And so I paid $350 for it. And I was like, okay, great. And then it went over that really quickly. And now it's come back down, right? So, but now it's at 257, just climbing, you guys. Just climbing up the charts. We'll see where it goes today. I'm thinking it's going to keep climbing, you guys. We're just going to slowly see it boost now. I hit 485 rare on the drop. Nice. In the vault, it goes. No need for short-term games here. Yeah, you're just going to throw it in there, keep it locked away. Yep, there you go, man. You can do that for sure. Warlock, matching rare, ultra rare 701. No way you matched them up. Dude, congrats to you. Rent can wait. I don't know about that. Don't lose your rent money. Come on now, Warlock. Still, that's incredible. You got the matching min on that. That is nice. Congrats to you. Zombie Attack News. Somebody posted a $7 mint 63 secret rare. Oh, I saw that. Oh my God, I saw that. Holy moly. Guys, don't rush. Don't rush to post your items. Just make sure you take that extra second to double check because that is brutal. That could be one of the biggest flops ever. I feel bad. But can you imagine being the one who bought that? Wow. If you bought that and you're in the chat, let us know, right? Thomas, how you doing? My price predictions are perfect. They're just predictions. I mean, who knows, right? You just use your intuition. You go out there, you just see, like, you just think about it. And I've been completely wrong on my price predictions in the past. That's why they're predictions, right? They're not guarantees, but they seem to be okay. I think like the secret rare, I thought it would be around this level. I mean, it could go higher, it could go lower, but I thought it would be around this level because I'm basing it off Amazing Fantasy, you know, at about half the price really of Amazing Fantasy because, you know, Amazing Fantasy is like a $3 million comic. So I was like, well, there's only 200 of them. It's Miles. So it's gotta be at least half the price in my opinion, for sure. It's gotta be. And Vader's ultra rare. He went up to almost 3,000 day one. Of course, that was back in May. And the market was not as low then as it is now. So there's all sorts of factors coming in right here. We got another guy who's going to give us a big prediction. It's Dino. Dino's in the house. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Good. Tell us your story. Another secret rare? Did you get another secret rare?
I wish, dude. That'd be awesome.
What happened? Did you get anything today?
I would be on the floor if I got that secret rare right now. No, I don't know if I would be on the floor, actually. I don't know what the price is. 3.9. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd be on the floor at 3.9 or not.
Yeah.
Did you hit?
For sure.
Did you hit?
No, man. No, I didn't. I missed it. I bought a rare though for 350. I bought a rare for 350. So, you know,
nice.
It's down from that, but it's starting to go up. So we'll see where it goes. But I snagged one in there. I told my story just a second ago. Now it's up another 10 gems. It's slowly climbing.
It's inflecting up. Yeah, I did buy one in the market. I bought a sick mint. If you go to the rare and then filter by low, you'll see the mint I bought.
Oh, you actually the rare or the ultra rare?
The rare, the hoodie one, the better miles. No,
a lot of people think that. Let's see what do you got here?
Keep going down. Go down to like the thousands.
Oh, okay, to the thousands. Okay, let's
scroll.
Yeah. Didn't get? Wait, did you get one of those Dino? You didn't get the. Did you get it? Dino, where are you?
Not that good. It's not 1610.
Okay, I was gonna say the 1610. Did you get the 1610? Where are you?
That one was minted by someone. I think they're holding it.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. There you are. 1337. Oh, okay. What's the number? What's the significance on that?
It's like a meme number. So
yeah, the meme number. That's right.
People in the chat will know a little bit, but
explain it though. In case anyone doesn't know, explain it if you don't mind.
Yeah. Usually when you have to explain mint numbers, it's not good, but some people really do seek after this number. So it's basically like gamer speak. It started like for elite. So people say elite, they say elite speak, they say elite. So it's kind of like a meme number.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, the 1610 is the universe that Miles Sunday Buckets just asked. That's the universe that Miles comes from. That's why that number, and the 616 is where he ends up, right? So, but yeah, that's that one. I'm just right here. Let's go to the chat still too, man. This is good that you joined us. It's cool. I wonder where it's going to go today. Crazy Dave got a rare today. Congrats, Crazy Dave. But you didn't get one in the drop, right, Dino? You missed on the drop, just like me.
I missed on the drop, but I did hit on the rebound. So
yeah,
I brave gated the drop actually, and then I hit the 4-minute rebound.
Oh, you actually did. Nicely done. Nicely.
Yeah.
Is that where you got the mint, or you probably sold and then jumped
up?
No.
I haven't sold yet. To me, yeah, I haven't sold the one I minted either. I still have that one. I don't know. I'm surprised, I think, by this price a little bit. So I don't know.
Well, it's up to 275 now, and literally like literally 2 minutes ago, it was 250.
I think people are going to start FOMOing right in because
this is the way it goes, right? You think the common's the best looking Oli. That would be the rare, but I hear you with the hoodie. C29 Rome. I'm all in. Double down on the rare and ultra rare. Overspent on them. I did too, 350, but it's early. Did I overspend at 350? I don't know. Did Dino overspend getting that awesome mint? I don't know, you guys.
Probably.
We'll see what happens. Probably. Yeah, maybe. It's okay. But I'm holding till my boys grad college, even if I think of letting go of these miles all day. Yeah, man, you just throw it in there and forget about it if you want, for sure. Big A's in the house. How you doing, Big A? I got the secret rare 139. Oh, Big A got a secret rare.
Woo-hoo.
My first secret rare. Debating if I should sell and grab a partners and an R2D2. Oh, man. Yeah, you get a partners, right? And you can get R2 to boot for the price of both. Big A, holy smokes. Congratulations. You're the first one. There's only two people I know who got the secret rare. You and one other person. I won't say who they are because, I don't know if they want to know, if they want to let everybody know yet. We'll see what happens. But did you know anybody else who got the secret rare, Dino? You got any messages sent over to you?
I don't, honestly, if I'm being honest, I haven't looked that much. I've pretty much just been in the market looking for what I wanted and I was like in a couple Twitter spaces just listening pretty much. So
yeah. Oh, okay. Twitter Spaces are on fire right now too, for sure. Big A, congratulations. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with that? It's down. It's 3,900. So, you know, you could, I mean, it's hard to say. I don't want to give anyone advice on this because I really have no clue, man. Like, I don't know if this is going to go down to 2,000 or if it's going to go up to 10,000. Like in day one, I don't know. I predicted right around this price, around 4, and that's kind of where it is, just by fluke. You know, I mean, nobody knows, but like, there's a 3,900 listing. We'll see, right? But you know, it's not. You can't go wrong landing that one. You paid 50, even if you sold it for 3,000. I mean, you're making huge profits there, right? So, but I think it's going to go bigger. I really do. Crazy Dave, he's holding his rare. Subby Zero got a rare. I was praying for the secret rare while it loaded. Yeah, this is the dream I had, Dino. I was like, okay, if I hit and it starts to say that I hit, that, like, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 second moment when you might get the secret rare.
Yeah.
that is a crazy moment. But of course, I had no moment at all because I got nothing. So anyway.
Yeah, when I hit on the rebound, I was like, I think I cussed. I was like, you know, like my wife was sitting next to me. I was like, oh, let's go. It was an interesting play, right? You know, so like, my wife went for the drop. I brave gated it, and I went for the 4-minute. So, you know, like it was
the rebound.
Yeah, that 4-minute rebound, man. I don't know. It worked out.
And it worked out. There you go, buddy. Not sure. Oh, a live stream. Recognize me. We're recognizing you. Not sure. I heard already you didn't get one. Yeah, I didn't get one, but I bought one, right? 440 is nothing for him. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see where he goes. Hold on one sec. I'm going to go back because I want to check out the ultra rare. What's he doing? 450 now on the ultra rare. That's actually a decent jump in the last like 20 minutes. He was like around 3 something, right? So he's moving, you guys. Where is he? Right here. 294 on the rare, guys.
Yeah, the floor is kind of, the floor looks kind of thin. I mean, the bottom piece of the floor is thick, right? But as soon as you scroll up one page, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's thinning out.
Totally. People are buying them now. Flock took a big L on the took a big L today. Bought Snow White and Jasmine to make me feel better. Oh, there you go. A little bit of
Congrats,
Disney,
man.
Little Disney love. There you go, for sure. Pasternak, how you doing? Want to sell Vader for Miles? Seems like they are super low. Yeah, well, you could, right? You could sell Vader for Miles. It's up to you. I'm not selling my Vader, but I landed mine on the drop, so it's more for me like a keepsake than necessarily like, you know, because his price has dropped. Like where is Vader? What happened to Vader? Because like a lot of stuff went down because of Miles. And it's a really interesting thought here. Oh, he bumped right up the top. 865 right there. You can see like it's pretty solidly under 1,000, you guys. Vader taking some hits, you know, for all sorts of stuff, right? AF-15, everything like that. So, you know, if you sell them right there, what is that? 2 or 3 miles? You know, I don't know. Depends on what you pay for him. He's at 294 now on the rare. So on the, so I don't know. 289. Yeah, there you go. We'll see. Daniel D. Hey, Mycollectables, I sold my rare for 3. I hope that's 300. I hope that's not 3.
Not
Daniel.
$3. 3K.
Oh,
it's 3K.
365. Okay. Oh, you scared me, Daniel. I was like, oh no, buddy. Damn. 365. Is this a good point to buy back in? I really don't know, Daniel. I bought mine at 350. So I would have bought when you sold. I mean, it could be a good time. I mean, like he's moving up. He was at, you know, like I don't know, 289.
Nothing surprises me in this market. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing at $1,000. I wouldn't be surprised to see it at $100. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why nothing. It's just, I don't know.
I think 100 would surprise me, man. That would surprise me. But at $1,000,
I guess 100 is exaggeration. Maybe like mid hundreds. You know, like 170, you know, ish. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like closer to like it just like it's so weird. Like I don't know.
I know, right? Look, we got another secret rare. Woofy. I scored a secret rare while at work and I'm going crazy. No one here is into Veve. We're here with you, Woofy. You know, don't get
Congrats,
fired
bro.
from work. Yeah, you got a secret rare now. You can quit your job, Woofy. Just you're done. You're set for life.
For a month at
No,
least.
yeah, for 1 month. Sell it, walk out the door. Say, I'm done with you losers. And then walk out the door and then then come back later. Say, well, I hit my
Depending on
head.
your lifestyle, maybe a couple months. If you
You can stretch that 4K out for a long time. Of course, you have to get the selling fee, right?
Oh
And then you have to also cash out fee. So, and then you have to probably pay some tax. So you're looking at maybe what, $50 after all that. So no, congrats, Woofy. That is awesome to you, man. That is so great. For sure. Jordan C, ultra rare for 350. Had to get one. Yeah, that's the same price I bought the rare for. So, we, like I keep saying all morning, we will see what happens. Let's refresh the price. 285, little correction, went up to 294. Now it's at 285. This is going to go up and down all day, guys. It's going to be quite crazy. Warlock vaulted the matching rare. Yeah, this is what you said earlier. Look at this. You like your mints, right, Dino? So Warlock here got 2, matched the mints of 701. And
nice,
he said,
man.
Rent can wait.
Oh God, please tell me that's not true and it's a joke, but I love it.
I was saying it earlier. Don't do that. I feel Veve inhales and exhales on the drops. The money will ride back into the fire. Salespeople did this for the mega drop. Yeah, for sure. Wolfie, not supposed to be on my phone. Yeah, be careful. Don't get canned for this live stream, Wolfie. But you're excited, man. You got the secret rare. I mean, you can go like just go hang out in the bathroom for an hour just so you're having problems. So you had a bad burrito. I mean, that always works, by the way. That always works. If you ever want to get out of this is some non-financial advice, but if you ever want to get out of work, just whisper diarrhea to your boss and they will tell you to go home.
Please go home.
You'll be like, I'm really sorry. I got diarrhea. And they'll be like, oh, dude, like, okay.
You're like, please don't tell me that. You could have just said sick.
Yeah, that works for men or women, just so you know. Just so you know. You can pull that one out for now right here. So there you go. Yeah, nice work, Woofy. Veve Arcade's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you today. If you want to pop on, let me know. I'll shoot you a link, man. We can get into this and chat it up. Veve Arcade. If you want to pop on, I'm kind of behind on the chat right here a little bit. Let's catch up a little bit. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, I'm kind of behind here. Let's catch up a bit. Olex, have you seen the floor on X-Men? Yeah, there's only 7 X-Men 129s. Crazy. Collection 2, Veve Arcade. My drop heads, it's coming next week. Stay tuned. Mohammed, why is Vote Loki 1 floor so thin except for the common? Thinking to stack some uncommons. Yeah, I just think some of these comics, like people aren't selling them because they're cheap. So they're just, they're just not on the market. It's crazy, right? People are stacking for other weird reasons too. It's tough to say though. Felix, the ultra rare is going to be worth more than a K. Just watch. It could be. It could be. We'll see, right? Bob Sales, he paid way too high for the rare. Definitely FOMO'd in. 400, yeah. I did. Dino, I kind of FOMO'd a bit today at 350, because, I saw it going up and I tried to get one for under 300. My story is this. I told it just a smidge earlier. I tried to get one for under 300, but I couldn't. They were getting bought. And so I just went down a little ways, like kind of in the middle because the floor was a lot thinner at that point, but about an hour and a half ago. And I just picked one in the middle, but I did grab a 3-digit. So, I'm okay with that, right?
Well,
I
got
got
like
like
nice.
701 or something. I think 701 is what no, not 701. Sorry. That's somebody else got those 2 mints, 720 something or whatever. So I'm pretty good I'm pretty good. Roman, how you doing? Took an L, but went on revenge, buying some other items. The revenge buy. I haven't heard that term before. You went on the revenge purchase spree in the chat in the market. Hey, what did you buy? Verina's in the house. Oh, we got to get Verena her account back. Did we get one? Verena, we're all on your side. Keep messaging. Keep going. I didn't get one, Verena. No, I got one in the aftermarket. You'll get yours too. And you know what? In a little bit, maybe you'll get one for a better price. Who knows, right? So, Tony Rod hit the ultra rare 86. Congrats. Smurf Dab. So I don't know, Dino, I was talking a little bit earlier about that Wolverine comic that no one's talking about that's coming.
Yeah.
Hulk inbreds Wolverines and kills all the X-Men. So do you know the story behind that Old Man Logan comic?
No.
Dude, it's absolutely rated R, disgusting, violent, and crazy Marvel comic. basically all the villains team up finally and kill all the superheroes, kill them all, like Spider-Man, Captain America, all of them. You see their dead bodies and stuff. And it's further in the future when Logan's one of the only ones to sort of survived. And he was actually brainwashed and killed a bunch of heroes himself. And the Hulk rules a part of America because he's insane. And he goes ballistic because, they try to kill him, but they can't. The Red Skull is the president of the United States. It's an alternate world, right? And the Doctor Doom owns part of the world. And it's this crazy future story. And it's just like absolutely gory, bloody, and disgusting. And it's super rated R. So check it out, guys. Grim Reap, the price will drop. Yeah, well, we'll see. It did drop. Let's see where it goes from here. Where's it at now? Still at 285 on the rare, guys. Matt Wood, MC, notice social Discord for Wolverine Comic shows R and ultra rare exclusive, but the R looks like the common and the uncommon. Yeah, I haven't looked at all the different cover variants yet, but we'll definitely check that out. Oh my God, Dino, someone sold ultra rare mint 45 for 1.2.
Oh, I thought it was $1.45. I was like, oh God.
Oh no. Oh man, where do you think this is going to go, man? Like honestly, where do you think, if you had the secret rare, what would you do right now? Because the secret rare is sitting at, what is it? It was just under 4,000. Oh, now it's 4,175, so it's jumped up.
If I had the secret
right now,
rare
what would
right
you
now,
do? What would you do? Yeah,
I would wait. So
You'd
if
wait.
I had the secret, yeah, I would wait. I think it could run in the next day or two.
What would be your I don't want to put you on the spot too much, but I'm going to put you on the spot. What do you think your sell price would be? My sell price would be 10K, and I'd trade it for the Amazing Fantasy secret rare comic.
Yeah.
If it ever reached that, I wouldn't be able to resist myself. I wouldn't be able to
I mean, I think it's really possible that, like I said, I truly believe that I would not be surprised to see the rare at under 200 or at 1,000. I truly believe that. It's really hard to read this market well. I think it's very FOMO oriented. I think I have my own gut instincts about things. So, I mean, I make that disclaimer because I really do believe that. But if I held a secret rare right now, like if I just had one, I think I would be holding at this price. I think, and I would try to be making my exit within the next 48 hours though. I would not be holding longer than 48 hours. I don't think.
You think so? Yeah.
That's just my opinion as someone who, so that's what I would be doing. But that floor is looking thick, and I would have to look how many whales have acquired too. I would probably try to figure out how many of the whales have already bought, because that's a key factor if it's going to run or not. Totally. But at a thick floor of 4K, it's hard. It's actually really hard. Actually, that floor is really thick for a 160 mint.
There's nine. There's 9 between 4 and 5K. There's 9.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, for a 160 mint piece, right? I mean, that's those guys all want to sell. They're all very interested in selling.
Yeah.
Maybe I would sell right now. I don't know.
55 available.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that want to sell. I think some people are thinking like me too. They're like, I can sell within the next 48 hours and I'll get more. So,
Sure.
I don't know. It's difficult. I don't think you would be wrong flooring this right now. I don't think you'd be right. You know what I mean? I think it's just kind of whatever feels right.
Well, if you can make profit on that, you're good to go. I mean, there's to be fair, there's probably like 15 to 20 listings that are kind of like not actual listings. Like the 99999 listing, this kind of like, someone just throws it up for 10K and if it sells, great, but they're not trying to sell at the moment. But there's a solid 10, 12 people who are, at floor who are trying to sell right below. And there's a group above that up to 6,000 or so who are thinking, well, if it rides up and it sells for that price, we're good to go. So we'll see, man. It's nuts right here. The ultra rare, let's check the price. 469. It's creeping. It's creeping, you guys. And let's see the rare again. 290. Yeah, it's creeping. It's still creeping up. Sorry, I always say Dr. Dre when Dre Day comes up. Sorry, Dre Day. The supply on the market is still so high. The total supply of miles is so juicy for whales to sweep the floor once the total number sales go down. Yeah, wait till tonight. let's see what happens with this, Not sure. What is this real world? We don't live, you're right. We only live in the Veve world. We're in the metaverse. We're plugged in. We're not in the real world anymore. We're done. Crypto, how you doing? Cop 3 ultra rares. So happy for today's drop. Nicely done. There you go. Made in Cali got the secret rare today. Another secret rare. Congratulations. There had to be some people to get the secret rare. Congratulations. What are you doing, Made in Cali? Are you selling? Are you buying? Like, what are you doing? You holding?
That's cool. It sounds like a lot of real people got it. I mean, I've seen a lot of bots on the floor, but it sounds like a good amount of real people got it. So maybe it was just minimal bots, like not as many as before. That's good to hear.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Laura M. It's weird. It's so weird how the ultra rare ultimate Fallout comic is the cheapest in real life cover. It's my favorite cover. Yeah. It's just because of print quantity. And also it's because of people just like the first printing the most. Like, it's just the way in real world comics work. It's the cheapest one. You can go get a 9.8 if you love that comic and you want to get the real one, like the actual, like printed copy. Go on eBay, check it out. We can show that in a little bit later too. But yeah, that one's the cheapest you can actually acquire at a 9.8. Rares, got one rare on the drop, and my wife iPhone 6 and the other on the market 15 minutes ago for $230. Nicely done because it's up to $290. So let's see where it is now. Yeah, it's still at $290. And Rare hit the Laura hit the rare today, so she's super happy. That's awesome. Johnny Kane's in the house again. L on the drop, picked one up for $282. Confident he'll pump before settling lower like AF15 has. Yeah, so this is probably like, people follow the pattern, they think. So, comes out, explodes up quick, retraces, then slowly pumps all the way up to like big highs, then retraces. It's just the way it is, right? At 350, I'm pretty comfortable with that price. We're not that far off actually from that, So JGP, I sold 2 Bobas to get enough gems for rare miles at 320. There you go. So you sold 2 ultra rare Bobas to get the miles. There you go, man. You can do that. Somebody said earlier, Dino, that they bought a boba for 85.
Dude, I saw that boba and I almost bought that boba at 85.
Did you see it?
Because I was looking at the market and I was like, holy Jesus, boba's at retail? Like, I was like, and I almost bought, I don't even own any Boba Fett's right now. Like, and I almost bought the ultra rare. I was like, that's almost at retail. I'm like, that person is taking a loss. And I'm like, I kind of want to buy it.
I know, right? So I think we looked at it as soon as that was mentioned earlier. I looked at it as like 114 now, like, just sort of like
quick.
Yeah, well, I think it was one. It must have been 1 listing or 2 listings or something, right?
It was 2. There was an 85, there was a 90, and there was like a 105. And then like 5 minutes later, I looked at it, and all of them were gone.
Yeah, somebody snagged them quick then.
Yeah.
JGP, I think you made the right decision. You still have 2 Bulbas. Yeah, there you go. So you just basically traded. So you're all good, right? I mean, there you go, man. It's kind of fun to diversify a bit too, as long as you still have an extra 1 or 2 that you can sell. But yeah, whatever you want to do, man, you make your moves, and Boba, like we said, Boba's not going to rise in value anytime soon. We just don't have the Boba fans in here. Not fans, but we just don't. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's okay though. Sunday Buckets, how you doing? I'm doing a musical in small town Ontario along the St. Lawrence River. LOL. The Wi-Fi at my accommodations is like 12 it's like 12 megabytes download. But you still got one, right? Is that what you were saying? You're doing a musical, man. That's really cool. Who knows what people do in their real lives? Hey, Dino? A musical. Splint, they are creeping up. Had to get the ultra rare for 370. Yeah, well, that was a good deal because I think the ultra rare is over 4 now. Let's see where he's at.
Sorry, I'm just like in the market too. Sorry, I'm like
no, Dino.
I'm actually selling a piece right now.
Dino, you just do your thing. We're just here hanging out, man. I know. Whenever your head's down, I know you're in the market, and that's all good. This is a welcome space for you to snipe market, hang out, be quiet. It's all good. You know me, I can talk for 25 straight minutes straight without losing a breath. So let's just check on the ultra rare again. Hold on 1 second right here. 479. So Splint, you picked one up at 370. You just, you scored. Nicely done there. Gary's in the house. How you doing? Good to see you today. L, as always, I woke up at 7:59, right on the cusp.
Dang.
Got in the app with 2 seconds left. Got nothing. Would have been amazing if I got one. Poof. All
Wait,
sold
were
out in a
you so
second.
you were able to click for it too? So like you got in, you were clicking with 2 seconds to spare. Well played.
That sometimes has worked. Remember that whole thing where if you like got out and went back in under 10 seconds, you get a secret rare? Remember people were saying that? Like with the comic book, Dino, you could like, if you popped out and then got back in 10 seconds, that was like the secret rare strategy
Yeah.
on comics. And I tried it one time, did not work for me, but whatever.
I
Of
mean, I'm
course,
not
I've
gonna
never gotten
lie.
a
I
secret
was
rare.
so tired today. Like my daughter was up for 3 hours last night. So I went
Oh,
to bed
yeah.
late. Her daughter was up for 3 hours. I was nervous my alarm wasn't gonna go off because for the Mary Jane comic, my alarm didn't go off. The one drop I was gonna mint that week, my alarm didn't go off. So I was so nervous. Like I woke up like an hour early. I woke up so early. And
Yeah.
like I woke up early. Oh, someone just bought my hoodie Spider-Man. So there you go.
Oh, you're minting Spider-Man. No
Not the good
way.
one. No, just a
Oh,
floor
okay.
one.
Your
Just a
other one.
floor one.
Yeah.
But I woke up and so I literally like I ordered my coffee. I went and got it and came back with a few minutes to spare for the drop. I was so tired.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Yeah. This is what it is, man. You got to have sometimes you got to lose some sleep over this stuff for sure. Planet Vampire didn't land the drop. So I snagged my 7th Boba Ultra Rare. Congratulations. 7, dude. That's a nice stack going on. That's going to
That's
pay off for you in
crazy.
the future, man. Do not worry about that at all. That's great. Kobe Collects is in the house. How you doing, Kobe? Good to see you today. How did you do today, Kobe? Did you did you win? Did you get one on the drop? Are you sweeping the floors? What are you doing today? And Shoehead here got his on the drop. Nicely done. Hinanu, you got the rare for 2. Now, Hinanu, you're at work as well, right? So be careful. I don't want anyone getting fired for the live stream today, or unless you're the boss, send everybody home and just hang out here. I got my rare for 275. I bought right after the drop happened. Okay, there you go. I was trying to get one of those Hinanos, so you're one of the people who I was battling with. I should have flipped it, but that's not the game I'm playing. With such a low additions, I'm holding for the long term. And just got to the office. Have a good stream. Have a good day. Okay, you have fun, Hinano. Keep us on in the background. You should get your whole office involved in Veve. Have you done that? He's probably tried. It's hard to convince people. Although, Dino, I went to the comic book store yesterday to pick up some more comics for my drop egg giveaways. And I was
Yeah.
looking for a Miles Morales comic to find. And I was only able to find one in the entire shop, right? Because they're hard to get. These Miles Morales comics are hard to get. And I was talking to the shop owner who I know really well. And I mentioned today's drop to him. And I said, that secret rare is probably going to go for 4,000. And his eyebrows went up. That was the first time I made him kind of go, because I was talking about, I wasn't pumping Veve to him. He knows me. I was just saying, yeah, man, I'm looking for some Miles Morales. I said, yeah, Miles is dropping in that app. He's like, oh, the NFT. And I'm like, yep. And I'm going, yeah, it's going for 50. And apparently there's the secret rarest. It's probably gonna go for 4,000 or something like that. And he was like, his eyebrows went up. He's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, man, what are you waiting for? Just download the app and, try. What's that?
So
Is this Toby's?
look, so look. These
Wait,
are.
let me blow you up right here. Let me blow you up.
This is what my home screen of my app looks like. Look at so they're both 1337s. But
nice.
It's Toby next to Miles Morales.
Nice. There you go, man. That's awesome. I like that Toby too, because you were talking about, explain that, because you were talking about that one YouTuber who's a big fan of Toby.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people have okay. Well, we won't talk about everyone's controversial opinions about Toby, about PewDiePie. Everyone can make their own decisions there.
Yeah,
but
of course. Yeah.
PewDiePie has 111 million subscribers. He was the biggest YouTuber in the world for pretty much most of YouTube. Arguably, he's still one of the biggest individual creators. I think he's only been passed by businesses. So the only people that have larger channels than PewDiePie is like YouTube, like T-Series, like businesses, like full-on businesses. And there's like 5 or 6 businesses ahead of him. And PewDiePie is a gaming YouTuber. That's what he's known for. He's a gamer. And he's a big Toby fan. He actually owns a physical Toby that he paid over £1,000 for, I think. So they're expensive. Like Toby's are actually really expensive. Gary Baseman's a really popular artist. They're limited mints on them. They're actually minted. They have a mint number, I think, and they're very limited. And if PewDiePie ever did join Veve, which this is like, it's more like fun for me, he would buy an elite Toby, I think, personally. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because he likes Toby and he's a gamer, and that's a gamer thing, like, so so that's my logic behind it, and I think it's hilarious. I just think it's funny. Like, literally, like, I look at my app and it's literally Elite Miles, Elite Toby. Like, that's like,
so. I know, right? That is so awesome. Those kind of things are really interesting because those markets and those people, they're not fully here yet, and you could really score on something like that. So that's a good play for sure. And plus, he's got like the plush toys or whatever in his background of his vids, right? He's got one like I think in his background, doesn't he? Right?
Yeah, it's a rare piece. Like, Toby is actually like a really, like, in real life, the physical of Toby. I can't remember how many there are. There's not a lot. There's like 100 or 1,000. It's like, it's very few. They're all like, Gary Baseman takes pictures, I mean, with Toby everywhere. It's kind of crazy, like, because it's such a weird piece. It's like
big following.
I don't like it personally, like, at all. I think it's fun. It's a joke. Like, for me, it's like a big joke, so
joke,
I figured, why not buy the joke mint? Like, I'm like,
why not, right? Matt Smith, he's going to go and get an AF-15 low mint around 500. Would you go with the rare or the common? I'm going to be honest with you, Matt. If you're going to go for a low mint, I'd probably, my opinion, go for the common, because that's a low mint common is going to be big. So let us know what you get. It's up to you, man. Just buy whatever you like for sure. If you're going to do that, safe bet on a low mint common for sure. Jordan C, already up 100 gems on the ultra rare you got in the market. There you go, for sure. Not sure, doesn't think it's a meme number, Dino. Doesn't think it's a mean number. Roman says 1337 equals Meet Kevin's numbers, I think. Does that make sense?
Meet Kevin's a really popular financial YouTuber. He's got about 2 million subs.
Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sunday Buckets. What's the significance of the 16? Yeah, we answered. That's his original universe, right? Let's just scroll down right here a little bit. Johnny Kane, Miles Rare is going to be my new price fluctuation flipper. I'll buy and sell as he goes up and down. Made thousands off Wonder Woman FA doing this. Yeah, there you go. If you watch the market closely, you can do really well in all sorts of different ways, right? But, these drops right here, I mean, 479 for the ultra rare right there. And then the rare, let's see where he's at now. 290. So he's just under 300, you guys. We'll see if he goes higher while we're live streaming. Sunday Buckets. It's gamer speak for elite. There you go. Exactly. Yeah, it's gamer speak for elite or elite. Definitely sells at a premium for sure. There we go. Rare's going up. There we go. Caleb, let's go, boys. You got the secret rare, Caleb. 173, the first secret rare for Caleb. Congratulations, Dino. I got to see some claps. You got a secret rare in the house. There you go. It's the big clap, Dino. It's the big clap, right?
I'm down. Yeah, dude, congrats. That's a huge come up. Congratulations, bro. If you hold, awesome. If you sell, do whatever the hell you want. Have a blast with it. So dope, man. Make sure you get a picture before you sell.
Yeah, for sure, right? Kobe, rares up to 300 or so, just under right now. Not sure. My nephew is wild on Miles Morales. Peter Parker will always be there, but 4 or 5 years old. Peter Parker is not a big relevance, not for him. Yeah, so, like I said, my daughter's got the Miles Morales poster on her wall. It's that movie, right, with Post Malone, all the kind of the modern stuff that's going on right now, the clothing, the music, the animation, the Jordans, I mean, the hoodie. I mean, it's all right there for everybody. I mean, no, Peter Parker's never going to, I mean, he's young too in the MCU. I mean, Tom Holland is super young, like his character. So he's going to be, they're going to be both be big for the longest term here. Jayco, how you doing? Good to see you today. Eric missed out. Too bad. Me too. I bought one in the market. Danny, man, you got to be super brave to go for Bravegate. Yeah, you got to be, or you just got to not worry too much about it, but you went for Bravegate, right?
I mean, we weren't gonna, it was really low chance we were gonna hit this drop anyways, right? And I had my whole family going for it, so it's almost like I kind of spread out my odds, you know what I'm trying to say? It was so low we were gonna hit it, right? It was such a low chance. So I was like, I'm gonna try a different strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't expect it either. I think I was hoping for one. You know what I mean? I think I was hoping for one. And it worked out on a rebound. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work out next time,
Exactly, man. Sunday Buckets, how you doing? MC's enthusiasm is like therapy. Dude, that's nice of you to say. It's you guys are our therapy right here. Such a good feeling watching you guys get stoked. Keeps us going. Yeah, you guys keep us going too. This is what it's all about. We're all in here just having fun. I mean, we're talking about Miles Morales, and how fun is that, right? Dre Day, 50 less rare on the market just in the last 10 minutes. Wow, dude. I haven't even really realized that the actual number on the market in the last 10 minutes. So either someone's sweeping or some people are delisting because they see the price starting to climb a bit. Maybe they'll relist at 350 or something. But yeah, no, we've been in the spaces the last couple of days. There's people who are going to sweep this up. There's a few really, but can they sweep them all? There's 1,700 of them. So one person's not going to sweep them all, but you only need like a couple hundred people who are all in on Miles, and this one's gone, right? So Veve Virgin, 424 club. Dino's going to go crazy. Floor jumps from 500 to 1K. There you go. The 424 club. So those are the dinosaurs are you talking about? Like the T-Rexes? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, let us know exactly. I'm not aware of that club, so let me know. Jayco, Dino, wonder how many he got with the bots, with his bots. Yeah, how many did you get with your bots, Dino, your bot farm?
Yeah, everyone should clip this right now. I run about 1,000 bots, and get out of here. No, this guy loves it. I think this guy loves. He comes on my channel and says the same thing. He's a good guy.
Oh, Jayco's the best. He's awesome.
Yeah, I have him in DMs. He's always messing with me, and then he'll message me afterwards and be like, "Oh, I'm messing with you, bro. You're awesome." So he's a good guy.
Jayco's got like 3,000 comics or something, dude.
That sounds like a botter to me, dude. He just doesn't sell.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Here we go. Let's go. Jayco, we love you. Not sure is having a laugh right here. Tom Salad, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You're a bit late. Tom, you're not late, Tom. Tom Salad arrives precisely when he's meant to.
Dude, that's exactly what. Dude, I was exactly gonna say that. I was literally gonna go. I'm never late. I arrive precisely when I mean to.
Exactly. You're here now, Tom. That's all that matters.
I freaking love the Lord of the Rings.
I know, right? Have you all seen the poor soul who listed 63 secret rare for 7? Yeah, we covered that slightly earlier. That 7 gem number 63 secret rare. How do you do that? I mean, how does that even happen? Right? I mean,
you typed too quick, and he was probably trying to type 7,200, right? Didn't he type 720? Wasn't it 720 or 7,000?
No, I don't know. 7 gems, man. 7.
It's because, and I've never listed it, but I've definitely mistyped before, and then you double check, right? Or you check when you list it. Like the biggest fail safe with listing big items too is like you just look at that selfie, like. Yeah. And if you see that selfie is off, that will catch, it will save you, like
100%. That's a good strategy. Yeah. Just be careful. And yeah, look at the selfie. It's true. Daniel D. Yeah. You bought it back at 265. Yeah. So there you go, man. That was good. That's a nice way to do it. It's now 290. So you're already up a bit. Brick Squad. How you doing? Which one? AF-15 Spider-Man secret rare or 2 times Miles secret rare. Oh, 2, you could get a 1 AF-15 secret rare comic or 2 Miles Morales secret rares in the market right now. While the secret rare is holding strong at 41.75. Honestly, man, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to influence people in the wrong way because this secret rare could go down to 2K. I mean, I don't know, right? But it wouldn't be a bad, if you had the gems right now and you could buy 2 of these and have 1 to sell. And if it goes up to 6K, you just made 2. And that could happen today. Of course, it could go down to 2K. So you got to be careful whatever game you play. But, if I had the 10,000 gems right now, my personal thing would just be to secure the AF-15. That's just, because that's my main goal. But if I was looking at it like, if I step back out of what I want, it would probably be a pretty smart play to buy 2 of these secret rares today. If you want to take a chance, take a shot at it, because you can keep 1 and sell 1. And if they both say it goes up to 8K, like let's just say tonight at 10 p.m., this is up to 8, because it definitely could. Like we said, it could go down to 2.5, right? So be careful. But if it goes up to 8, I mean, you throw it in the market. Like if you see it climbing up to 6 or 7, you drop the second one, you just made a couple thousand gems and you still have the secret rare. So, this is a play you could do, but yeah, that's high level stuff, and it's big riskies. It's risky, but there's only 200 of them. So is it that risky? I don't know. Good question though, Brick. What do you think, Dino? What do you think?
Well, there's not 200, right? We got to remember
Oh
too.
yeah.
There's actually only publicly once. Is it 160?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they held back 90, right?
Yeah. So that was pretty rough. Yeah. So it's a low mint. Like I said, I mean, I have my opinion on it, and I'm watching it. I'm definitely watching the secret rare. Yeah. I'm not like I don't know if I'm interested at 4. Personally.
Yeah. Like buying it for?
Yeah, like I said, my move would be, but you got to take into account my move on the secret rare would be the next 48 hours. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah.
I'm not thinking 1 year, 2 year, 10 year. I'm thinking 48 hours. Like so my
Like
mindset.
buy sell. Like buy
Yes.
sell.
So
Yeah.
my mindset is entry and exit point. So, like that's a different mindset than someone who's thinking 10 years, So I don't know, like it's hard to say.
Yeah, for sure. Uncle Zaza, you got one for 450. Big L earlier. Don't worry, it's climbing up. It's almost at 300. Yeah, we'll
It
see
looks
what
awesome.
happens, Uncle Zaza. If you're talking about the rare anyway. Caesar, yeah, the 7 gems. We saw it. Jayco, 4K for a month. Not where I live. Maybe 10K in a month to live average. Oh, this is if you sell it to live for a month. Yeah, we were talking about if you sell one. But I live in one of the next places in the United States. Yeah. The nicest. There you well, congrats, man. That's awesome. Yeah, depending on where you live. We were just kidding around, of course, right? We're just joking around. C Rios, hi guys. What's your thoughts on the Secret Rare 007 airdrop for the poster? I know you like that kind of stuff, Dino, for sure. How many mints do you think and price? Well, I think it's going to be like under 500 for sure. There's not going to be 500 people who are going to complete that Bond poster set. You might be looking at 300 people. In my opinion, I mean, I have no idea about the numbers, but I can't imagine there's going to be like 500 or 1,000 people who are going to actually complete that poster set. But, we'll see, right? Because once we get closer, it's coming up pretty soon. So you don't have the set though, Dino. You're not going for that one, are you? Or are you going for that one? The poster? The Bond?
I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it or not.
I mean, you can still go for it today. Like, you could just go grab them all and then you're set to go. So
yeah, I'm gonna deny my comment on whether I have it or not, or I'm watching it. I have my play on it, and yeah, I'm not really gonna. I think people got to make their own decision on that one. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's hard.
I have my play. I have my play on that one, and I don't know. I guess I don't mind sharing. I did complete the set on that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I completed it yesterday. So,
oh, cool. There you go.
I was looking to make some moves yesterday when people needed gems. So that's when I was making different moves because people needed gems yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. Ricky Shepard, L for me, but my wife gate hit the ultra rare. Bring on the transfers. There you go. Just drop it in the market for super cheap and buy it from her. Molly missed but picked up the TIE Fighter for 35. Yeah, the TIE Fighter for 35. There you go. VV Arcade. Can't believe Dino hit on the rebound. I was thinking of doing that. Should have done it. The Brave Gate. I'm not brave enough to do that, Dino. I'm not brave enough because by the way, the buy now disappears immediately for me on all collectibles. If I go for it, it disappears. I don't get a rebound anymore. And it's done it to me on comics recently too. So Stu, where do you see the floor going, MC and Dino? Under 200 for the rare? No, I just see it slowly climbing here. I think it's, I personally see it going up from here. I don't think it's going to go under 200. It's at 290. Here it is. I don't think it's going to go under, but you got to ask me when, when today, I don't see it going under 200. But maybe in 3 weeks from now, I don't know. Right. But if people are sweeping it up at 200 to 250, they're not going to sell it back at 200. Like what else is going to come as a character? If Wolverine, the character comes, let's see, Wolverine comes and it's exactly the same drop. Same mint numbers. Are people going to start liquidating their Miles Moraleses? They're probably going to start selling other stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it's hard. It's such a hard piece to judge. Like I said, I think it can go either way. It's just a low mint though. It's the crazy thing is, and I think you said this before too, and this is what confused me the most on this drop. By confused, I mean like there's no previous comparison is that there's no high mint common. That's the issue. There's no high mint common for people to satisfy their like Miles Morales desire for cheap, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so with AF-15, it's not cheap, right? But you can get the common or the uncommon way cheaper than the secret rare. You know, like there's no way cheaper option here. So, you know, like Boba Fett has a $20 option, right? It's like
true. If you just want to have it in the vault and you're a fan and you like it, you can go after it. It's so true.
Yeah, there's no cheap option. The cheap option is $300, and that's not cheap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, it's like,
yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, that's an interesting point too, because there's only 1,700, you know, and there's less than that. There's only 1,600 and something of these, right? Actually,
I mean, there's only 3K.
Total. So did they withhold 90 of the rare?
Yeah, there's 20.
That means honestly, there's 1,610 of the rare.
Yeah. So there's
the number.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, they did hold back 90 of the rare. Yes,
1,610 only available.
How many mints are on the rare? I don't remember.
So let's go to the detail. I think it's 1,700, 1,750. Okay, never mind. Because that would have been funny because the 1,610 is his universe, right?
Yeah. So I think it's a 3K total mint, right? 1,750 plus 1,000 plus 250. And then you got to take out 270. So there's actually only 2,730 of these.
In total of all of it.
And that's not including ones that are locked by bot accounts, which in my opinion, I think some are going to get, I think it was botted somewhat. Bots are going to lose a little bit. So maybe there's like a 2,500 circulating supply of this total. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Sure. Yeah, totally. Well, you know, the days of the bots, you could get stuff cheap in the aftermarket. That's the crazy part. And then us humans carried over their half-price tendencies. Remember, the half-price market sales came from the bots, you guys. If you guys remember, and I'll read Citizen Kane's comment because I've had it on screen for a bit here. Bought the Ultra Rare 323 for $450. Could have waited a little bit. Bought the rare number 229 for $290. Those are nice mint numbers. All in all, can't complain. Holding long term. Yeah, man, I think you did well. I think you have nothing to worry about there. And Diamond Ink right here, flipped 3, got 1 free on the rare. I feel it will sit at 250 in a couple weeks. Like you said, once it's on the app, you can go back and get it anytime. Yeah, it's here forever. There's always going to be windows, you know. And I am Nettie. How you doing? Good to see you today. Yeah, we saw that 7. We talked about that a bit earlier, right? There's only 160 in public hands of Veve Virgin of the secret rare. It's true. But like I said, you know, we had the bot whole thing going on. And they were like, you know, going under retail and wiping them out and stuff. And then the human beings decided to continue the trend and we've never stopped. And I know there's still bots here, right? But I mean, like, remember when everything was 3 months, I went no drop at all, like nothing, no comic, no nothing from Invisible Woman all the way to Toby. Actually, that was the first one that didn't sell out. Remember, Toby was the first drop.
Yeah, that was crazy
in this modern era. You know, back in the springtime, you know, and I got it on live on stream and I was all happy. I finally like broke my streak. And then I realized quickly that, you know, it didn't sell out. So E-Ray went for AF-15 when I didn't get Miles. Uncommon is a bargain right now. Yeah, man, these two are juggernauts for sure. Geary, how you doing? If you're looking to get into Pride 1 or 2, the snapshot is on the 15th. Yeah, thanks for bringing that out. So if the Pride snapshot's coming up, if you're interested in getting that, and as far as I know, it doesn't matter which one you have. I don't think you get a better one.
It's different. No, it's different. I think
it is different. Okay, let's clarify that. So if you get the Pride 2,
I think if I remember off my gut, I think it's different. They're 2 different pieces. So you actually get 2 separate airdrops, I'm pretty sure.
So if you own both, you get 2.
I think so. Probably, I mean, obviously make sure someone goes and checks, but if you weren't going to check and you were just, I think that's accurate.
Okay, yeah. If anybody has the like that, I think that's true too. If anybody has the info, let us know in the chat, and also do your research first before you just jump in and buy a Pride. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Gary. That's cool. That's only 2 days from now. So, Caleb, how you doing, guys? What's the next big drop? Ghost Rider collectible, Wolverine collectible, Harry Potter, Mario. All of the above, Caleb. Let's go. Actually, you know what I heard that was really interesting? So I was watching Veve Vault's live stream today, and he's here right here down below. He's driving, but enjoying the stream. Veve Vault, hope you have a great day today. It was a super fun drop stream you had today. But anyway, so in
bro, look at the Pride 2. Go look at the Pride 2 floor. Oh my God.
Why is it going nuts?
Or is just go Go look. You'll see what I'm saying. It's hilarious.
Okay, we'll get back to the comment in just a second here. Hold on 1 second. We had
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. We'll get right back to it. Caleb. We'll get right back to you. We got to look at Pride here. Let's see. Okay, where is it right here? Okay, where can I find it again in here, Dino?
It's under rewind or the Givenchy. There it is. Givenchy right there.
You think it'll be under here? Sometimes when I go here, there's nothing. See, there's nothing.
No, that one's glitching, I guess. Yeah,
it always glitches for me no matter what I do there. Okay, let's go here. There's rewind here. Okay.
None of them are working. That's awesome.
There we go. Here, okay. Pride 1.
Oh, no.
940. Okay.
Okay, 940.
Okay, there you go. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's go back here. I have to hit the back button on this. I know how to work this now. Back button. Because if I don't hit the back button, I hit the Veve back button, it actually takes me right back out to the top.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Okay, so that's here's the second one. Okay, Pride 2. What's the floor? You know, what is it? Oh, somebody is loading. Oh, no Pride. No Pride. That's all good. Maybe they bought them cheap, but they're like, wouldn't this be a lot of airdrops? Don't you get, if you own, like, do you only get one? Or do you
I imagine he's going to get 15 or whatever, how many he has. I mean, that's a lot of money. He has a lot of prides. Like,
he's got a ton of pride. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so right back here, what's the next drop? So one funny thing that happened. So like back to the story in Veve Livestream today, they were talking a little bit about, you know, like Halloween coming up, potential horror movie drops. Here's a little bit of tidbit for you guys right here. So there's a bit of alpha for you. I thought so. You know what, the Back to the Future that we have in the app, you know, we got the you know, the DeLorean and all that. That's Universal Studios, right? That's Universal Pictures. Do you know what else Universal has? Universal has all the original movie monsters. The Universal monsters are the Mummy, Werewolf, Dracula, you know, all of those, that whole crew, right? Like, you know, the original Universal Universal monsters. So wouldn't it be amazing on Halloween? Because they were talking about, I want to give credit to Vault Stream because that's what they were talking about it a bit. Wouldn't it be crazy if we got like the Universal monsters like Dracula? By the way, there's a toy line of those that came out in the late 70s, and they're pretty valuable. You know, the original Universal monsters. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. That's what I'll say. Something for Halloween, right? Captain Obvious, let's go. Dominic, hi from Germany. How you doing? Thanks for coming in today. You got an ultra rare 39X today at the drop, and I'm super happy with this one. Even everyone is undercutting each other. Your channel's pretty cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Greetings from Germany. Congrats to you on your drop. Thanks for popping in. It's always good to see people from around the world. We're over here in I'm in Canada. Dino, you're on the West Coast, so we're on the West Coast. It's the morning for us. It's probably the evening over there for you, right? So thanks for popping in. And Jordan, yo, if the ultra rare goes to 1K, would you sell to get an ultra rare Peter Parker FA? Ooh, that's a good question, Dino. Ultra rare Miles Morales at 1K. Okay, say if it does go, it doubles in price. Would you get FA Spider-Man ultra rare? I think it's around what, 1,000 to 1,200.
How many mints is on that though? Isn't it like 5K? I don't remember.
Yeah, but it's Spider-Man's FA. Let's check it out. Like, here we go. No, see, I got to get rid of that. Okay, here so here's the ultra. Okay, here he is, the animated. It's 11. Well, it's 1,200. It's 1,200. So you'd have to add a little bit. Would you trade it?
Can you click on collectible details? I want to see how many mints there are.
2,500 compared to 1,000. But it's also Spider-Man.
My gut says, yeah, I would switch. This problem is the selfies, you know, so it's not clean cut. But yeah, I feel like my gut says, yeah, I would switch it. I don't know.
This one. I think this one is probably the more powerful one long term. But Miles, though, there's some debate going on, right? We'll see where he ends up. Good question, though, man. Good question, Jordan. Thanks for bringing that in. Palace, you slept in.
No.
What are you doing? No.
Oh God. No, dude. I'm sorry, bro. That sucks so bad.
It's happened to all of us. It's happened to all of us for sure, right? Oh man.
Oh, bro, I gotta roll. I hear my kids all crying. I freaking love you, man. Have a blast. I will talk to everyone in the chat later. You guys are awesome and beautiful people. Be kind to people. Don't FOMO too hard. Have a blast. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, Dino, quick before you go, man, are you doing anything later today? Are you live streaming? Are you going to hold a Twitter space? What are you doing today?
I'll
It's a
probably, I
big
mean,
day, man. You're
I
probably in the
usually throw a Twitter space, so I'll probably have it at some point. I
Yep.
sent you my video I made last night. It was a joke video. Super funny. It's like 30 seconds long. I was messing around last night. I was up late. I was like, I'm gonna make a 30-second so I sent it to you as a joke. I thought it'd be
Did you
funny.
post it yet? Is it
Yeah, it's
out yet?
posted. It's posted. It's funny.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post another video today or not. I might
Yeah.
about Miles, just because I might have thoughts on it.
Sure. Yeah.
But I'll
No,
definitely
please
be around
do.
on Twitter. I'm always around on Twitter too. So
So is that video that you sent me, is that live on your channel right now?
yeah, it's live.
Okay, everybody make sure you check that out. I got to see this. We'll check it out. All
Let's
right,
go.
dude, have a good one. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in. I'll chat with
Yeah,
you
yeah.
later.
Talk to you later. Later, chat.
Super fun. It's always good to have Dino pop in. Made in Cali. I'm holding it. 4L. My actual name is Miles. Nice. Your name is Miles. And you got Miles. There you go, buddy. This one's made for you. Crypto NFW. A girlfriend says she don't care about Veve until her fingers hit a rare. Now she likes it. We got one. We got a new one. We got a new member. All it takes is hitting on, and then they're hooked. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Geary, how you doing? Should Veve have a rule that says one has to have 5 collectibles to go for a drop? That is an interesting idea, just to keep it so we have accounts that I've heard this before actually, where if you like amount gate drops. So like, for example, you can't go for this drop unless you own 1,000 comics or something. I mean, they could do something like that in the future. I hope they don't. Personally, I don't really want them to do that, but it's an interesting theory because, I guess the thought is there that we eliminate bots or something like that. But, maybe they just load up on 5 items, which would then decrease, the amount of stuff on the floor. So, it also make people have to hold at least 5 of something. So it could boost the price on things overall, but interesting thought, interesting thought. Gil, how you doing? Hey, I'm Gil Uzi, who got the 45 mint. Nicely done. Congratulations. You got the 45 secret rare Miles. There you go, buddy. That is incredible. Congratulations on that one. That is epic. Epic. There you go. Not sure. I need a Boba Fett Ultra Rare someday too. Great one. Yeah, at this price, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's Boba. Right now it's all good. He's low. It's no big deal. One day he could go up really high. He may never. We'll see, right? But I like him. I got him. Geary, how you doing? Thinking out loud, Mint 75 is on auction. The seller has only 1 collectible. Agree. Most of the drop went to folks with a good collection. Yeah, interesting, right? So if that's on auction, we'll watch that too. C. Rios, how you doing? Would you sell AF-15 and get Ultra Rare Morales? Personally, no, I wouldn't. I would sell something else. Just me though, right? You do whatever you want. If you have a bunch of them, but I wouldn't trade those because those are the 2 that I want. So, I would personally look to sell something else and then get back into that later. And I'm keeping my AF-15s as long as I possibly can for sure. That's just me though. You do what you want though. If you can make that quick trade and you already have one, or maybe you have a couple AF-15s, nothing wrong with doing a bit of a trade, and then you add Miles, you kind of diversify a bit. So you could do that for sure. Caesar, how you doing? Missed the drop, but was able to pick one off the secondary 3-digit for 265. Nicely done. I got my 3-digit for 350. I think you're talking about the rare, right? Here's the rare right here, 284. Still a good price right there. No worries at all for sure. Captain Obvious, big L for me this morning. Oh, you and me both. May pout all day, but so happy for everyone who got a score. Yeah, man, it sucks. But we had to know going into this that most of us weren't going to get it on the drop, so, and I didn't get Amazing Fantasy 15 on the drop. I didn't get that one. I didn't get Amazing Spider-Man 300 on the drop. I didn't get that one either, which is another really kind of, like a 10K comic. So I didn't get this one either. So, it's tough, right? But there's always opportunities and plays, right? For sure. When can I mint a Dino drop head? Maybe soon. Robert Stenik, no luck today. Still waiting for the first secret rare from a drop. Hopefully we can make it happen one day. Yeah, man. I've gotten 2 secret rare collectibles on the drop, but I've never gotten the secret rare comic. But one day, if you go for the drops, you never know, right? But if you get a big one like this, dude, crazy, right? Molly, floors being bought up across the board. I think the added liquidity to the market for drop is going into other things. Yeah, so this is going to be really interesting, guys. We'll check the prices on a few things across the board in a little bit here, because it is true. People who, sold stuff to go for this may have already acquired one now. Maybe they thought the price was going to be higher and maybe they bought one or two and now they're going back, maybe buying some other stuff. It's going to be an interesting day to see where things started out and where they go. So keep your eyes on that kind of stuff. There are other opportunities. Last night, if you weren't interested in picking up miles, or if you were, but you had extra gems, there was great deals to be had all over the place. So this is the way it works on a drop of this magnitude. Daniel, how you doing? Comment. Hello, good sirs. Can't stay, but came to hit the like button for Dino and you. Thanks, man. We'll see you in the next one. I appreciate that for sure. Kobe took an L on the drop, but bought a few hoodies. Looking to grab more. Floors are very thin. Yeah, you got some of the hoodies right here. How many are available on this guy? 350 editions. That's actually a decent amount for only 1,700 available. So we're going to have to see like this kind of, play out as people try to take some profits and stuff from getting it on the drop, right? For sure. Not sure. Yes, it's super hard to convince people to Veve. And when you did on the all-time high days, oh yeah, back in January, oh my God, they would be so mad. So I do not think convincing anymore, but this market, you can't make much go wrong. Yeah, in this market, it's a good time to get in. Yeah, convincing people in January to get in and buy like Wonder Woman at, 5,000 or whatever that was. Yeah, that's a tough time, but hopefully they stuck through it because we all lost things from then, right? So Charleston, you got a 150 mint ultra rare for 525. Nice low mint. That is awesome, dude. Congrats. Austin, what were the prices of the FA Peter Parker Spider-Man at their highest around January? I can check on that right now for you. His all-time high in January. I know exactly what it is. It'll just take me a second to bring that up. You can actually use, if you want to actually use Vault Value, it's just simple. You can check it on a few different places, but Vault Value is a nice little app right here. You can go to the market right here. You can go to collectibles. You can actually sort FA Spider-Man. Do you want to see the common? So the secret rare, okay, on that was about all-time high was almost 100,000. Look at that. 100,000 on him right there. But if you actually go to, let's go the common, okay? We'll sort, here we go, Spider-Man right here. About 1,495 to 1,500 gems is how much he was as a common. Now there's 32,000 copies of him, right? So that was him back in the day, right? So you can always look at the little Vault Value app. It's quite fun, quite easy to use. It gives you the all-time highs now. You just download the app. I'm not sponsored. I just use it. It's good fun, right? So I made as well a Toby collectible. Made some art around Toby. Cool, man. Very cool. Share it on Twitter. Let's have a look. Daniel, I never heard of Pewdiepie. Yeah, he's a big YouTuber for sure. I used to watch, my son and I used to watch him do Minecraft videos actually, right? For sure. There we go. Besnick, how you doing? We're doing great. We're just checking out the market, having fun. Mendez is a bot. Uh-oh, it's confirmed. He's also AI. Mendez is not a real person. He's AI and he's a bot. I'm just kidding. There you go. Dream Hawaii. How you doing? I love that name, Dream Hawaii. Shit. Might as well start using bots. Just kidding. LOL. Took an L on today's drop, and I'll land on one day I'll land a big drop. Yeah, me too, right? Me too. Dream Hawaii. A gift? No, I would never. Oh, so you guys are talking about the 7 gems? I think it's probably a mistake and not a gift. You can't list something for 7 gems and then have it, the person's not gonna be able to get it. Somebody else will grab it, right? It got sniped for sure. Kryptonic, how you doing? Someone sold Ultra Rare Miles Morales Mint 45 for 1.2. Yeah, so the 45, wasn't it purchased up here earlier? Since somebody said they got the 45 up here earlier? Yeah, you got the 45 mint right there. So this one down here is saying, what does we say right here? Mint 45 for 1.2, the Ultra Rare. There we go. Tito, no luck today, but today was my day. No luck lately, but today was my day. Secret rare. Tito, did you get the secret rare? Congratulations. There you go, buddy. Nicely done. You gotta love it. What's the secret rare at right now? What's the secret rare still at? Let's check him out. Let's go. Let's go. What's he at? 41.75, sitting at that exact moment right there. Nicely done. Congratulations. You got to love it. Matt Wood, I heard people hit period instead of comma. Just don't use the comma. Yeah, so, like, yeah, there's different ways to put in your currencies, right? And some countries use the comma instead of the dot instead of the comma. And if you put the dot in and you go 7.000, that's 7 gems. So yeah, that's exactly what happened, obviously. So yeah, you got to be careful here. That's for sure, right? Dino had a good point. Check the selling fee, okay? It shows your selling fee, and if it looks like, if it's out of whack, then you know you entered the price wrong. Excuse me. Zombie Attack News, how you doing? Floor was 5,900. He had a good mint. I'm sure he wanted to do 7K. Yeah, 7K for sure, right? The secret rare Spider-Man was 100,000 at one point, guys. 100,000 at the all-time high, and that's January for you. Jayco, 4,500 comics, and Dino, yeah, it's 4,500. 4,500. Dino better watch his mouth. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Yeah, 4,500, Jayco. It's absolutely crazy. I love it, man. You're a monster. You're an absolute monster. I love it. Not sure. On the Miles drop, the first time it makes sense to talk about which rarity to buy. It's not like the other ones. Thor, for example, only different poses, so the rarities are worth a thought. Yeah, these rarities are worth a thought, right? So, of course, there's only 3, but you get the different styles, right? Like, so this is cool. So we got the OG right here kind of look, with his hoodie when he was first. I mean, it's not the OG outfit because he actually does have the spider suit in there, the real spider suit, which he has in the ultra rare. And if you watch the movie, he kind of made his own suit. Remember, he went into that costume shop, and Stan Lee was in there, animated Stan Lee was in there, and he said it, just fits right. I mean, it was so perfect what he said in that movie. It was so beautiful because Stan Lee was saying, like, anybody can be Spider-Man. It fits anybody, the outfit, right? And it's so true with Miles, right? Because he's not Peter Parker. He's a different person. So he was running around the first half of the movie with that kind of like costume suit on with his hoodie and all that. And then, of course, then later on, he had the hoodie with the real suit, because here's the real suit that he ends up getting from Parker, I believe, from May, right? Aunt May, from the Spider-Man who died. So very cool, different rarities you can go after. They look great. C29 Rome, boom, locked a matching mint, ultra rare and rare. Let's be real. If you grab the rare and ultra rare you got on the full set, Miles all day. Yeah, man, the full set of this one is going to be it's going to be huge. Like the full set on this one, if you can get a full set of Miles Morales with that secret rare, I mean, it's crazy, right? Smart Buy, how you doing? Sup? Good to see you today. Congrats on the C29, no doubt. Sunday Buckets, Dino, we love when you share. Yeah. Smart Buy. Do a poll. Which region people get the drops from? USA, Europe, Asia, Australia. Don't forget about Canada. We're up here too. But yeah, I don't know. We could do a poll. Who gets the drops most from where? Probably the US and in the UK. I think we have the most members in the UK and the US, right? I think that's pretty notable. So that would just probably be where most people would get it. You'd have to look at how many users in each one and what percentage of those users got the drop. Then you'd have to do it by percentages. So like, for example, if, 85% of all Canadians got the drop, then we know there's something going on. But, you can't just do straight numbers. It has to be percentage. But, it could be a good thing, smart idea. Yeah, we could actually see. I think it's probably just the USA, though, from what I think people have talked about it before. But I don't know. Good question, though. Der Harbinger. Those kind of drops are the only here to make bots. Oh, they make bots richer. Is that what you think about the Miles Morales drop? Make bots richer, like this kind of drop here? Perhaps, right? But although we have seen people getting the secret rare, and I know like real people have been getting them, so we'll see, right? But there are bots. They never get rid of bots fully, guys. Never get rid of. But I understand that sentiment. I heard a lot about that in the comment section of my vid. Marvel Insider will give them away hopefully soon. Yeah, the Marvel Insider. So if you guys don't know, Marvel Insider on their Twitter page right here, so if you go to, by the way, this is the comic we talked about earlier. Wolverine. This comic is a bloodbath. Okay, if you guys are interested in R-rated like Marvel stuff, This is a bloodbath. This is not the movie Logan. This inspired the movie, but it's a completely different story. All the heroes are dead. They get slaughtered. It's a bloodbath. Anyway, if we go to Marvel, I was in New York City Comic Con. Where's Marvel? Right here. If we go to Marvel Entertainment, this is really quick. Here's the Marvel Entertainment Twitter page right here. 16 million followers. Okay, here we go. Inside D23, there's the thing right there. We scroll down a little bit. The season finale of She-Hulk's coming up. Look at this. Marvel, Miles Morales is swinging onto the PC on November the 18th. There you go, guys. There's a game coming out. So we know what's going on. It's all linked up. Look, there's a game coming out. Oh, nice. I'm going to have to check that game out, you guys. That looks rad. Look at that. Look at the cat came out of his bag. Wow. Okay, anyway, I wasn't going to look at that, but let's scroll down here. There's She-Hulk right here. Okay, so next on, okay, there's stuff coming up. So I wanted to show you really quick. It's probably way down the list now, but okay, basically it's Marvel Unlimited. Okay, so it's Marvel Unlimited. You get points and stuff, and you can get the Red Skull or Marvel Comics #1. These are the comics that are coming out, right? So for Veve, they actually did a big promotion on their page. They tweet all the time. Look at this. We'll have to look at this later. Look at this. We'll look at the, there it is. There, okay, there it is. See Marvel Insider, and it's Marvel Comics 1. They also have the Red Skull. So if you have points and you're in the United States, you can go for that. I can't. I'm in Canada, so I can't do it, but whatever. Whatever. You bought in 10. Ash Cook, did you bought 10? Easy cooking. Ash Cook, are you a botter? Come on now. This the ideal. I still believe ultra rare Boba Fett is better than rare and ultra rare Miles Morales. Ultra rare Fett is underrated. Yeah, you know, you guys, you know me with my Star Wars stuff. You guys know how I feel about Boba Fett. In Veve, though, that's not true, right? Miles is more popular to the Veve community. The current Veve community that we have does not value Boba Fett, and that's fine. He never will. The people who do value Boba Fett, you know, the collectible people who buy the toys and anyone who's in Star Wars collecting of memorabilia at all, they're just not in Veve. You know, it's just like the big comic book people, you know, like the people who collect the really expensive in real world comics. Most of those people aren't here. They don't believe in Veve yet. They don't see the value in these comics yet. You know, maybe one day, right? Same with these like collectors, these vintage toy collectors and stuff that pay, you know, $10,000 for Boba. And there's tons of them. Just go on eBay and check out how much his toys go. Just go on eBay, type in vintage Boba Fett and just look. And there's hordes of listings. That community is way bigger than the Veve community. I'm telling you, they're just not in the app. So at this moment, Miles Morales, with our community, the community I love, we value Miles Morales higher than Boba Fett. It just is the way it is. It's not a big deal. It's not rocket science at the moment. But I do agree that in general, when it comes to collecting, I mean, Miles Morales is massive when it comes to these kind of figures, hot toys and stuff. And that community is big. By the way, the 1/6 scale hot toy sideshow collectible statue collector community, way bigger than the Veve community, you guys. I mean, and Iron Man is #1 in that community. #1, without a doubt. Star Wars, Marvel, specifically Iron Man, and the Spider-Man stuff. They're the big heavy hitters in the sideshow and hot toy statue collecting community. And that community is way bigger than Veve. So we're just early, guys. These people haven't come yet, but hopefully they will. And we'll see everything going up, right? Subby Zero, Dino cracks him up. There you go. Rome, how you doing? Good to see you. I don't know. This is why the fandom is so great. Don't get me wrong. I love Boba Fett, but Miles all day for me. Yeah, for sure, right? The Veve community is all over Miles Morales. And, you know, that's just the way it is. It's all good. Old Man Logan Medium is out. Yeah, that article's out. You guys can go check it out. It's a bloodbath comic, you guys. An absolute bloodbath. If you guys want some R-rated comic material, read Old Man Logan. It's not the movie. It's not Logan, the movie. It inspired that movie because that movie's R-rated, right? But it's a different story. All the heroes are dead. Red Skull, Doctor Doom, all of them, they all finally team up and kill everybody. And they take over the world. And the Hulk is like, he goes absolutely insane and berserk because they try to kill him and they can't. And they just leave him alone. He's got his own territory that he dominates, and he's insane and crazy. And there's the She-Hulk, and there's all this inbreeding, and it's a messed up story. And he's got like, I mean, this is the comic series, right? Issue number 1 is just issue number 1. But like, there's all these little mini Hulks that are like his minions running around. And guys, it's a crazy story. Go look it up. It's really, really wild. If you like R-rated Marvel, that's the comic for you. VVAR guy, how you doing? Good to see you today. Hey, MC, what did you get on that item? I did not get the drop. I bought the rare for $350, and we'll check the market again to see where they're at. There we go. 283, hovering just under 300. There you go. If anyone wants to get in on that, let's see where the ultra rare is right now. 476, just under 500. So that's cool. And we're talking 170. Oh, so it went from one. Someone just bought one. Went from 171 to 170, 172 to 171. And Miles Morales, he's at 358 listings. The secret rare is still holding strong at 50 and still at that 4175. That's still that one listing has been there for a while. So people are waiting. We're going to see what happens. TY, how you doing? Did you land on the drop? I was able to get a hoodie. Number 2,299. Nicely done. No, I got it in the aftermarket for $350. No, nothing on the drop. AR guy again. I bought the rare from the marketplace and made already a video on it. Nice on your Instagram. But tomorrow I'll make a video on all my Spider-Man. Cool, man. Check out VVAR guy out on Instagram. That's where your videos are posted, right? We'll have to go check that out too. That's super fun. My tab, please talk a little bit about Silver Surfer Ultra Rare. Thoughts and future price. Thanks. Love you guys. Yeah, anytime. So Silver Surfer right now, I think he's under 50 gems. And, the good news about Silver Surfer is it's a really beautiful collectible, you guys. I really love the Silver Surfer. It's great. I mean, he's a single set. There's just one pose that really helps him. He's not animated, so that hurts him a bit. But, here he is right here. There's only 100 listed. And he's going for what? About 50? 54? So he's like just under retail. I think it was, what does he retail at 60? Yeah, he retailed at 60, so he's just under retail. So, he's a safe bet long-term, guys. People like the Silver Surfer in the comic book world. You can pick him up. Nothing wrong with him at all. There's just a single one of him. When the market goes back up and stuff, he will go up. He'll be fine. He'll probably be double his list price for a while. But yeah, who knows what happens? Who knows how long it'll take for sure, right? The Ideal. Yeah, you're only talking about the rare and ultra rare. There you go. There you go. You would love a Man-Thing drop. Man-Thing. That would be awesome. Jay Shergills, 2 legends on the drop. What's up, Dino? Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Yeah. No, we didn't get on the drop. I think Dino got one though, right? So Veve also held a 90 on AF-15 secret rare. So there's only 160 available. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I don't think they held 90. I don't think they held 90 on the comic. I don't think so. I think on comic books, they withhold less. But I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah, there's less than 200. I thought there was about just about 200, right? You reached 200 comics. Not sure. There you go. Congrats, buddy. That's good. That's a question for Dino. He's gone now. So why do they hold 90? I don't know. It's probably just the percentage of what they do. And then they hold them for whatever they want. And I've always thought that from the start. They're holding them for whatever they want to do. Whether they want to keep them, give them away to their friends, whoever. So I've always known that from the beginning. They just hold them for themselves. And it's totally cool. I have no problem with that, right? There's some Boba Fett talk right here about being underrated. I don't think he's underrated in the app. I just think the community in here isn't interested in Boba Fett. And that's okay. The people who are, and there's basically the entire Star Wars collecting fandom, not fans, okay? Not fans of Star Wars. That's not who we're talking. We're talking about the people who buy the merchandise and collect the toys. They're not interested in Veve yet, or they don't know about it. That's all it is. But most people who are in Veve know Vader, right? That's why his price is higher, because everybody knows Vader, right? But they don't know the value of the toys. That's all. My tab, please talk about the silver. Yeah, we got that one already. Lily Pad, how you doing? Good to see you today. Big L for me today. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but someone sold a secret rare for $550. immediately after a drop. Yeah, secret rare for 550. We saw some of these mistakes, the 7 gem one, but 550 is just like, they just don't know what they're doing because you could have listed it for 25.50, right? So yeah, wow, that's crazy. Someone's really happy right there. Yeah, the Miles Morales is coming on November the 18th. That is so great. I'm going to check that out. I have an Xbox, so won't be getting the game, but maybe actually my daughter's got a PC. She plays on the PC. Maybe we'll look for her because she's a big fan. This is cool, right? G Infinity, QE Infinity. Great deals everywhere this morning. I picked up a common Boba Fett for $16.50. Prices on Star Wars collectibles were low this morning. When do you think Star Wars crowd will come to Veve? I really don't know, QE. I mean, they may never come. Like, I'm talking about like the collectors, okay? The toy collector people. Like, they may never come to Veve. They may never think Veve or this stuff is something to collect. They're certainly not here in droves yet. But there's also a lot of other fandoms that aren't here, right? Yet. We're here. We're all here. And what we price these things at, it's always funny to me. I'm going to say this because it always brings a smile to my face in kind of a funny way. When people who are in Veve and know Veve and talk about Veve and are like experts in Veve, like full on doctors of Veve, like, you know, just absolute experts in the market, like for sure, and are total masters at this game and know what things are worth here and know the community really well and know the prices on stuff and know what people in Veve currently like and don't like. And they make great moves. But I always laugh when people like that talk about like outside of Veve fandoms and collecting, like people like markets and people that collect in the outside of Veve and talk about them the same way they talk about them inside Veve. These are two different, like completely different places. You know, Star Wars toy collectors, that is completely different than Veve Star Wars collectors. All right. It's just, there are people like me who are in here who do both, but like the Star Wars merchandise collectors, the vintage toys and the toy collectors, you know, that community is like 100 times bigger than Veve, just so you guys know. Right. And I love it when people say Boba Fett ain't worth crap. And they talk about it like in the real world, like he's not worth crap because he's not worth much in Veve. It's funny to me because they just don't know. I mean, they just don't know because they're not in it. It's not even an opinion, right? It's just not true, right? So it's funny to me, right? And then the big comic book, like the massive comic book, like collectors, you know, in the real world that collect these grails and the slabs. I mean, you know that most of those dudes and gals and girls and stuff, most of them aren't here yet either, right? You know, that's why Silver Age comics are going for $5. I mean, like they're just not here, right? Maybe they're hearing about it. They could come here. We have a bunch of people in here who are like that, you know, Sleeping Comics, you know, people like myself and lots of people like you guys. But most of the people that I talk to have never bought a real world comic, you know, in the real world until they got Veve. And this is the funny part. So then I see some people like that. And then they talk about the comic book collecting world like they know what they're talking about. Like that, oh, this comic's not worth crap. I mean, it's not worth crap in Veve because, you know, the people here don't know or are just learning, right? So it's all an evolving thing. And we don't know. Maybe these, like the Boba Fett's been brought up in the chat quite a bit today. I didn't bring Boba Fett up. You guys did. Boba Fett's been brought up in the chat. I don't really need to, I'm not trying to pump him at all. It's just the facts. It's just, you know, his toy goes for, like his toys go for huge and they're the #1 selling toy out of any Star Wars. This includes the Mandalorian and all that stuff. And if you don't know, and if you're not in that game and you don't collect in the physical world, if you don't collect Hot Toys, stuff like that, you wouldn't know that Iron Man is #1 in Hot Toys. Like he's #1, undisputed. Everyone collects the armor variations of him. There's tons of them. I owned a store. I had a Sideshow merchant account. I literally was like a dealer for Hot Toys toys. I know which ones are the ones that are the most popular. And Iron Man is #1, at least, you know, with Star Wars as well. And Marvel, like the Spider-Man figures. And so if anyone says Iron Man, well, no one gives a shit about Iron Man because of Veve. That just isn't true. That's true in Veve, but not outside of Veve. So like, you know, sorry, this is a bit of a kind of a fun rant, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Veve is not the same as, these markets are different. And once those people, if those people ever come here, I don't know if they ever will, but if those people ever come that are interested in Star Wars toys, they're going to go after Boba Fett. They're going to go after Vader. You know, R2 and C-3PO, they're going to be behind Boba Fett and Vader. You know, they're not the number one Star Wars collectibles. They're the golden moments, and we all know them. But Boba Fett is higher than R2 and C-3PO for Star Wars collectors. It's not even close. Not even close, you guys. So ask the experts in the fields that know these things, people who live in these communities daily. Ask them. Ask the comic book people about which comics are the best and educate yourself. Ask the toy collector people which toys are best and educate yourself in hopes that those people actually come to Veve. Don't assume Boba Fett's not worth anything and nobody cares, because in Veve, no one cares. Veve is an isolated, small little community. You know, it doesn't represent the fandom of people who actually collect toys and collect Star Wars memorabilia in general. I hope that makes sense to everybody. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's get back to the chat. Don't get me started. You guys bring up Boba Fett to me. You know, you get me started here, and you can disagree if you want. It's all good. I love your opinions. Please share. Please share. Austin, thank you, Mycollectables. This is definitely a long-term hold for Miles Ultra Rare. After hearing common Peter Parker and that much, seems like a good supply and demand for future today's drop. Yeah, they're just so scarce, you guys. They're so scarce, right? Mr. Tongman didn't make the drop, but picked up the rare. There you go. Same with me. Same as you. $350 I paid. Miles Morales is one of my favorite collectibles on Veve. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, he looks great, guys. I'm super happy about this. Ash Cook, it was 100K when people bought gems for free. It will never reach 100K again. Yeah, it may never. You're right. It might never. Gem exploit pumped the market by 100 times. Yeah, that could totally be true, Ash. It may never hit 100K again. You might be right. Or it could surpass it, right? It could surpass it. We'll see, right? Time will tell. That was a completely unique time in the market. So that's why I don't refer to all-time highs too much. I kind of like to take half. Look at the all-time high, cut it in half, then maybe that'll be a nice projection, right, from the market rebounds. That's what I like to do. That's what I was doing with some of my projections, right? Geary, how you doing again? Good to see you again. The guy who bought the secret rare Spider-Man for 100,000 posted an image of his mint. He has the last mint 1,000. Wow, dude. The last mint is more important than the 41 now. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Wow. So that, see, he bought for 100,000, but he got the last mint. So that's a premium. So we'll see what happens with that one, right? Sven, how you doing? Hope for more feedback about Q, waitlist to Veve, and just never had a chance at this. Had to go and buy the Ultra Rare on the market again. Damn, Veve. Damn. Yeah, there are people who are not happy about the amount that that we got. You know, people wanted more, but then at the same time, people also, not the same people, but other people want less editions, so there's a bit of a tug of war going on. Do we get less editions and makes things scarcer, but then it's harder to get? Or do we have higher editions and then everyone can get one, or more people have a chance, but then the price is low? Scarcity is like, I think if you land the drop on a scarce one, then you're happy. If you don't be unhappy, right? There's always opportunities to pick one up. Matt, how you doing? I sniped 420 hoodie season. Super pumped. Nicely done. Congrats on that one. That's a keeper. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Good to see you. Austin, in my opinion, if they really did, if they add really good utility, Peter could easily reach 100,000 again. Only 100,000 compared to 10,000 Bored Ape. Only 1,000 compared to 10,000 Bored Apes. Yeah, I know what you mean, Austin. I don't even think these need utility. Like a diamond ring does not do anything other than sit on your hand and you look at it. There's no utility with a diamond ring. You know what I mean? So things don't need utility to be valuable, but this is the NFT world. So if they add some utility to it, that would obviously help. But you don't even need it. It could just be collectible, right? For sure. CRVZ, how you doing? What a Guan Veve fan bus. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't read your sentence. RC, greetings from Portugal. Caught one on the drop. Ultra rare in an iPad. Okay, there you go, with USB Ethernet adapter. 1 GB per connection. Oh, dude, you were set up. We all got to do that. We all got to do that. There you go. Smart buy. Bro, doesn't matter. US have the most people. It isn't the right system. Asians are always neglected. We here rarely hit on any good drop. Interesting. Interesting. Veve should reserve percentage of its NFTs to every region of the world. Okay. So Smart Buy says, example, reserve 50% for the US, Canada, 20% for UK, and all that kind of stuff. It can be implemented, but we're also humans, and but we are also humans. Our Asians never score, and we are always neglected, and it's unfair. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know if that's the case or not, but if that's how you're feeling, that kind of sucks. I'm up in Canada. I don't reach too much up here either, right? So regional kind of distribution could be interesting. Specifically, like they could actually do regional drops only, which would then kind of bother people too, because, you know, we all want a shot at everything, right? But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they could do it by how many users they have in each area and do a percentage. You know, I don't know which one would work. I have no idea. It's probably just easier just to open it up to the world and just best of luck. I mean, it's just kind of the reality of it. You know, what are we going to do? But I hear what you're saying, man. Pure chaos. I got a Hot Toys diecast MK4 Iron Man. The details are amazing. Yeah, they're insane. That community is absolutely ginormous, you guys. It's way bigger than Veve, that's for sure. Case, when Wolverine collectible? Hopefully soon. I want one. Meta Money, yo, MC, how did you do? I got two. So, like I said earlier, I didn't get on the drop, but I bought my rare for $350 in the first hour. It's going for 278 right there. I could have waited a bit and saved 60, 70 gems right here. I might have been able to buy one for 100 less, actually, if I waited a bit longer before, right? Silver Surfer, there we go. George, how you doing? Didn't come even close to the drop. It was over. Yeah, not even, you didn't even have a chance. Like, not even a chance. That's what happens when it's rare. If we want scarcity, this is what happens, right? You can't have it both ways, right? Cheap price and scarce. Beautiful. I really like this drop. I know I didn't get it. I know a lot of people, there's people who are upset about it, but I didn't get the drop. I don't mind. I think this drop is great. I love this drop personally, right? So have to go. 2 Sports. Love your streams. We'll see you in the next Twitter space. Yeah, buddy. We'll see you later. Not sure. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Smurf Dabs. I think it was Mysterio that messes with the Wolverine head and ends up killing all. Oh, yeah. So this is the old man Logan. Yeah. He messes with Mysterio messes with Wolverine's head, and he thinks he's like battling villains, but he kills all the X-Men. It's crazy, you guys. It's a bloodbath. The part in the comic book series, because it's a series, where the Hulk literally physically eats eats Wolverine, like eats him. And then the Wolverine tears out from the inside of him because he regenerates in his stomach. It's crazy. G-Metals, what's up, Mycollectables? How'd you do today? Didn't get the drop, guys. Didn't get the drop. You landed a rare and bought the ultra rare in the market. Nicely done. Congrats on landing anything. If you landed anything, you did well today. C-Spill got a rare on the drop. There you go. Congrats to everybody. What's better, AF-15 rare or Miles Morales ultra rare? Oh, boy, that's a good question. So they both have the same mint numbers. Okay, so Miles Morales ultra rare. Let's see where he is. Let's see where Miles Morales ultra rare is right now. It's day one, $440. So it's basically the same price. Basically the same price as Amazing Fantasy Rare. $435. They're the same price. They both have 1,000. That's a really good question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. Ask me again in a couple days. But I think both are great. Both are fantastic, you know, for sure. Forget collectors. We need crypto whales. Yeah, man, I hear you. I hear you. I totally hear you. I hear you. But will crypto whales appreciate, you know, like I was talking specifically about Boba Fett. Crypto whales probably won't appreciate Boba Fett because he's from an earlier time, right? All those comments are valid. You know, Boba Fett is from another generation. You know, I know he had a show that came out, but like, you know, in the Star Wars world where he is valued, that's from another time. But if you go into that world, you suddenly become very aware that Boba Fett is king, right? In Veve, though, and with crypto whales, that probably will never be the case, right? So if anyone wants Boba Fett to go up, we're going to need those people, not people. But maybe we don't need them. It doesn't. Boba Fett doesn't have to be worth a ton in this app. He doesn't have to be. If they come out with the Mandalorian, maybe he'll be like really big in Veve because of this generation of people. And maybe crypto whales will see like Grogu and go, that's the guy. This market is its own unique ecosystem, and whatever the price is of something is what it is. And that's what it is here, right? I was just making a point that you don't say that Boba Fett isn't worth anything and nobody cares, and refer to every other place that Boba Fett is sold as a collectible or whatever, because you just don't know what you're talking about then. But we do need crypto whales. That would be fun. Look, this app's growing. Who knows who comes to the app, right? Whoever comes here, we'll welcome them with open arms, and we'll see what they go after, right? So we can only just project and predict and guess. When you watch the channel of major Star Wars fanatics, you should expect them to talk about Star Wars collectibles and Boba Fett. Yeah, I know, right? I know. But this is the thing. It's not about being a fanatic, okay? I'm in literally the collectibles business. It's not about me being a fan of Boba Fett. He's not my favorite Star Wars character. My favorite Star Wars character is Luke and Grogu. It's not about fandom. Okay, it's not about being a fanatic. Actually, my favorite Star Wars character is probably just the Stormtrooper, to be honest. It's about being in the collectibles business for 20 years, literally owning a business. Not in Veve, in the real, in the real world. And I'm just telling you what people buy. It's not about my fandom and my opinion. It just is it just is the numbers. It's just it. So it's not about that, right? It's not about that. Papa, Dino is so lucky. He got a secret. No, he didn't get one. Iron Man, yeah. Oh, here we go. Not if, but when. There we go, right here. You're fun under the sun. How you doing? You're right, MC. There are 225 AF-15 secret rares. 225 available to the public. Yeah. So they don't take 90 from the comics. It's a different calculation. I don't know the exact number, but still so many, right? Smurf Dabs, have you seen this YouTuber Sticky Goose? He sounds jealous of Sleeping Comics. Yeah, we don't even have to talk about that guy here. Who cares about that dude? Pasternak, NYX is R-rated as well. I know. These are crazy, right? That comic, though, shocked me. That Wolverine comic shocked me when I watched it. To see Spider-Man's dead body on the ground, oh, anytime I see that, makes my heart go, oh. The Red Skull's all crazy. He's got Captain America's outfit. He won't let anyone clean up Captain America's body because it's like you guys got to read it, man. It's nuts, right? It's nuts. You landed Shorts Mad landed the 111 hoodie. There you go, man. Nice mint number on the hoodie. I love it. I love it. Hodl it. Someone might have that 111 and want to match it. Yeah, it's totally true. It's totally true. Sugar Shane, how you doing? Got drop 339 rare. The one I wanted. Nicely done, man. That's awesome. You got the rare. Yeah, so the rare is one that people seem to really like. 275. He's creeping back down a bit. So patience is the key. I should have waited a bit. I could have got him earlier. I got mine at 350. So it is what it is. Sean, how you doing? Good point about physical collectors having much more population compared to Veve. Yeah, I know. You guys know I'm all in on Veve. I'm transitioning half my physical collection to Veve, right? And other stuff too, like bat cowls and things. I have one of those, and but those Veve is tiny, you guys. Let's be real here. Come on, right? Pokemon card collectors and Pokemon collectors, massive compared to our community. We're growing, and those people, when Pokemon gets here, we'll get a bunch of those people that'll suddenly start coming in. You'd think, right? You'd think. But maybe not. Maybe Pokemon collectors don't care about Veve, right? We have to consider that. Maybe if Pokemon comes to the app, that we're going to get a flood of Pokemon collectors that are going to come in here and start buying up all the Pokemon. It's going to be worth tons of cash. Well, I thought that about the Star Wars collector community, the collector community. They didn't come. Maybe some of them did. Will Pokemon collectors come to Veve if we get Pokemon? We all like to assume they would. We think that we all think Vive's the greatest thing there is in the world, and I think it's the best. But will they come? We'll find out. So if Pokemon drops and goes for nothing, if it goes down in price because we don't have hardcore Pokemon collectors here, we have people who know that there is a big community out there. Then what are people going to say? Are they going to say Pokemon sucks because it's not valued in Veve? It'll be really interesting to see what happens, right? But we'll find out. We'll find out, right? Sean, AF15 secret rare or Miles secret rare? Oh, AF15 secret rare all day long for me, my friend. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I mean, it's like $1 million comic book, right? So it's, Miles is not at that level, but we'll see, right? What people in Veve think, right? Knight Rider, what do you think is long-term better? Miles Morales Ultra Rare or Steamboat Willie Ultra Rare? Ooh, that's a good question. I would go Miles Morales on that one personally. I just think he's more popular in general. And of course, he's going to get more play. And there was, like the younger generation that's coming up. Are they Mickey Mouse fans, like big Mickey Mouse fans? Or are they Spider-Man fans, like the people who are living in the digital age who are going further? I don't know. I'm just asking the question, like who yeah, they're going to want a Mickey Mouse, a historical Mickey Mouse that we all know is super relevant and it should be worth even way more than it is now and went up really high at first. Are people that come here going to want, that over the Miles Morales? The Veve market will tell us. The community will tell us for sure. G Metals, if we have to guess who'll be the first major celebrity to jump on Veve, the first one that kicks Veve into the next gear. I don't know, man. Like, we could already have people. There's a professional skateboarder who's already here, who's really famous, and I won't say his name, but he's already in Veve. There's a professional hockey player who's quite famous, who's in Veve, like who plays for like the NHL, like, who's quite famous. He's in Veve too. These people have there are people already here, right? I mean, Dr. Prophet wore a mask to New York City Comic Con. Who knows who that guy is? He had a Spider-Man mask. For all I know, that's Tom Cruise, for all we know. I mean, I don't know, right? You see the pictures? Like, he kept his mask on, wants to keep his identity hidden. That's totally cool. Who knows who that guy is? Could be Matt Damon, for all we know. I mean, who knows, right? I'm not going to guess, though. I mean, maybe Snoop. If I was going to guess, it might be Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg is into NFTs big time. And maybe he buys some Veve stuff one day. And Snoop comes in here and buys up Miles Morales or something like that. Or who knows what else, right? That would be my guess. Snoop, because he's super into NFTs, right? Or anyone who's already into NFTs, they come over to the Veve space and start buying up stuff. Who knows, right? Matt, know your business is going to change the game when Grail happens. Yeah, so we have know your customer, which is the KYC. Know your business is when businesses can sign up for this and actually have a business account. And then they can start buying this stuff for like investment purposes or for whatever. That's true. I don't know when that's going to come, but that's also another thing right there. Good point, Matt. Smurf Dabs, I ended up FOMOing and got a Miles Rare 145 for 400. I got one for 350, so we're in the same boat, Smurf Dabs. But it's okay. I picked him up. I'm good. I'll just keep watching his price. Here he is right here. Let's see again. Let's reload. This is what we're doing. We're checking the market. 269. There you go. There's opportunities. We'll see where it goes, guys. Whatever happens is all good. The market never lies. It tells us what these things are worth to our community, right? Sven, did you sell a lot of Dino's MC? Because I have too much of them. 194 now. I didn't sell any Dinos. You have 194? Wow. In my store. Like dinosaurs? I didn't sell any dinosaurs in my store. I care about Veve and Pokemon and my Veve Zard. There you go. Knight Rider, how much would you sell Invisible Woman Ultra Rare 2616? And do you like Miles Morales Rare or Miles Morales Ultra Rare more? My favorite of these two is personally the Ultra Rare. Yeah, like I like them both. I went for the Rare because of the hoodie and the Jordans, the fake Jordans, right? But that's the one I like the most. The Rare is awesome too, though, and there's only 1,000 of them. So I don't know how much you'd sell Invisible Woman for. I have no idea. Just check the market and look at close mints there. I really don't know, right? So Dre Day, Pokemon will just put us on the map for good. Yeah, that could totally happen. I think we're all hoping that happens, and we all think that's going to happen. But what if Pokemon comes to the app and we are all super psyched? Okay, we're pumped. And it's like Charizard or whatever. It's like a figure. And we're like, Pokemon's here, and we're all freaking out. And we get the big giant gem squeeze, and people start dumping like all sorts of stuff. And we're getting all pumped and jacked and ready for it. And then he comes into the app, and then people flip it day one, and then the Pokemon people don't show up. Then what happens? You think they're all going to show up on the first Pokemon drop? I don't know, you guys. I hope they do, but what if they don't? Are people then in the app going to say Pokemon sucks and no one cares? No, it's just that community wouldn't be here yet, right? So that's how you have to look at some of these things before you make judgments about outside the app. Someone says, oh, nobody cares about Iron Man, and then Iron Man in the 1/6 scale community is the king, like right now. And they sell for hundreds, and they sell for a couple thousand, those figures, depending on which ones you get. And there's that community dwarfs Veve's community, like hugely. So it's just fun. Just remember, when we talk about what's popular, characters that are popular, and we look at the Veve market, that's just the Veve market, right? So Pokemon hopefully does put us on the map with Pokemon people. That's what I want. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Froakomi, how you doing? Good to see you today. Just tuned in. That's okay. You got here. I'll be on for just a bit longer, so that's cool. Fun under the sun. Hope you get your AF-15 Secret Rare. Thanks. I really appreciate that. I'm trying. We'll see what happens. I have a phone call this afternoon. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to do some stuff off app that, relates to my toy collecting and my business there. To help me, fund some more Veve stuff. We'll see how it goes. But, Boba Fett is the center of that deal, you guys. Okay, so Caesar, did you hear about Yu-Gi-Oh? Creator passed away. Oh, no, seriously? That sucks. I did not know that. Is that just today? Condolences to the family for sure. Wow, Yu-Gi-Oh is super cool too. The creator passed away. We'll have to look into that, man. That sucks. That sucks. Granddaddy Crypto, Snoop Dogg is in Cardano blockchain, NFTs, and metaverse. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. That would be my guess, right? I don't know. Celebrity, already in the NFTs, right? We'll see, right? Pure Chaos, Dr. Profit, Gary V. Oh, what a prediction. If you look at the pictures of him having the dinner with David Yu and them with the Spider-Man mask, he looked like he's in really good shape. He looked like a really fit dude. So, who knows who it is? Gary V, he's pretty in shape, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know. Trying to figure out who this guy is. We'll just give him his privacy. He's earned his privacy. Everybody, you can have your privacy. VVAR guy, bought my Miles Ultra Rare for 162 for 379. Nice mint number. There you go. NFT Pirates is in the house. How you doing? Guys, a legend's in the chat. A legend. How's it going, man? Did you get your drop today? Dude, if you want to pop on for a few minutes and tell us about your day, let me know. I'll send you a link. We can chat. I'm going to close the live stream pretty soon, but if you want to pop on for a minute, let us know how you did. Let me know. I'll send you a link, buddy. Sven, how you doing? You did not sell dinos. Oh my God, what am I doing? No, I didn't. But by the way, there is somebody who's in my area who's a massive, there's actually two people I follow on Instagram that are big, Jurassic Park collectors, like these two girls, these two women. They have massive presence, like social media presence, and they're all in on like Jurassic Park and dinosaurs and stuff. So there is a big community there for sure. There's a big, Veve Darklake, great interviews with Veve Fox. I know, that was a great interview, you guys. If you haven't seen that interview, go over and watch that. So cool, so cool. Veve Fox, now with the metadata out, she's the go-to person to go to for sure, right? You made us some great points in that interview too, Pirates. Great points in that interview. I would totally watch that. Justin Turner from the Dodgers has a picture of R2-D2. Not sure if he owns it though. Oh, okay. Baseball action, for sure. There you go. Another maybe celebrity. C29 Realm. What if Veve and Pokemon work in AR, Pokemon Go? If an owner is showing off their AR Ultra Rare Pikachu, the Pokemon Go app would bring the location. The fan could see it in the Veve's AR. Yeah, that would be amazing, right? There's so much potential, right? If they just drop a collectible in the app, like say they take like, see the way the Miles Morales drop is, if they just drop a Pokemon collectible in the app, is that going to all of a sudden bring the floodgates of all the Pokemon people in here? Will they all come following because of that? I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. Matt Smith, I think Pokemon community will come, but not as much in a bear market. If Pokemon came when Disney came, I think we'd see new users flood in like they did for Disney. Yeah, it really depends on when and how they drop it. If they do drop it and what it is, it's all determined on all that stuff for sure, right? It's all for sure. We'd love to come on, but currently in transit. Yeah, we'll hit you up again next time, buddy. I'm going to end the stream pretty quick here. I just wanted to throw it out there, but we'll hit you up the next time. You guys know to go to the NFT Pirates channel for sure, right? Night Rider, how you doing? Most undervalued Marvel collectible in your opinion right now in the market? Undervalued Marvel collectible. The most undervalued Marvel collectible right now in the market. That's a good question. I have to think about that. I'm going to think about that for a minute. I might get back to you with an answer while we're streaming here, but let me think about that. Good question. Pure Chaos, what would you pick, a Partners or Miles Secret Rare? I'd take the Miles Secret Rare. I really would, because it's just so scarce, you guys. So scarce. Just me, just what I would do. Partners is amazing. I wish to own one day. I've never owned a Partners. I really want to get there. I think that's just an unbelievable NFT for sure. But Miles is only 200 of them, like 160 of them available. It's not even close. So scarce. If I look at a picture with Dr. Prophet and look at his right hand, it has a black tattoo and a ring. Oh no. People are going to figure out who he is. NFT Pirates didn't get the drop, bought the secret rare. You bought the secret rare. Let's see. Let's see this. It's on your Twitter. That's a baller move. NFT Pirates. Oh, you bought it. Oh, that's not you. That's not you. Where are you? Where's yours? Right here? Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. That's a boss move, dude. That is awesome. Congratulations. Nicely done. Look at the AR on that. Looks gorgeous. Man, that is an awesome looking NFT. Look at that. That looks good. How much did you pay? Too much. Congrats, Pirates. That is so cool. That is a legacy piece right there for sure, man. Legacy. Man, you're in rarefied air if you own that one. Wow. Scooped a hoodie season mint. 917 Brooklyn area code. Nicely done. You think it's worth big premium? I think that's cool. If you tell people that, yeah, I saw Veve Vault did a breakdown of all the different mint numbers and the area codes. That's cool. Very cool. It's worth a premium for sure. Oh, was it wifey approved, Pirates? No way. Sometimes you just got to make the move. Sometimes you got to do the moves and then you got to make the move and apologize later. Knight Rider, did you hear something about the rumor that Veve's planning at the end of the month to take Halloween a drop week? Yeah, I heard that. I heard that on Veve Vault's live stream this morning, the drop live stream. And I was saying that the Universal, okay, studios and all that, who have like the DeLorean, for example, that's one of those. They have all the original movie monsters like Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, like all the original Universal movie monsters. What if we get them at the end of the month? That would be awesome. Imagine getting Dracula. That would be so cool, right? Thanks, my man. FOMO. I did the same, but mine was at the 350 gem level NFT Pirates, man. But that's good, man. Dude, you did well there. If I had the gems, I would have went for it too, for sure. Let's do one last sweep of the market here, guys. of Miles Morales, and then we'll end the stream. I really appreciate you guys coming out. It's been super fun. Let's get in here. One last look. We got 361 editions of the rare available. Right now, it's going for 273 to 275. So there you go. That's where he settled in 4 hours after the drop. So my first day price predictions on this one were around 500 and up. So it's down on that. We'll see where it gets to tonight. It doesn't matter, right or wrong. You know, they're just predictions. I don't care. But I got mine at 350, and I'm just going to hang on to it and see what happens. So that's good. The ultra rare, there's 177 now in the market. Going for 430, okay, on the ultra rare. So my price prediction on this one was closer to 1,000 on day one. So it's about half of that, which is okay. That's just the way it is, right? So there's that one. Now the secret rare, there's 50 in the market, going for 4,500 now, creeping up a bit. My price prediction on this one was 4,000. So it's bang on this one pretty much at this moment. But we'll see what happens as the day goes on, you guys. I really appreciate you all coming by here, having fun. You know, this is what it's all about. These kind of drop days are great. I love it. If you guys want to join my channel, if you're not a member, join my membership. Next week, I'm dropping my series 2 of my drop heads, and there will be some giveaways for members. And there's airdrops for people who are already members, but there's always stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So look for stuff on that. If you join my membership for $1, you get a drop head, and you get into the program. You may not get the airdrop for the second one though, but there are giveaways for those. So that's happening next week for me. And or just come and hang out and watch. I'll be doing a lot of a lot of interesting stuff for that next week as we go. You saw the intro to this. It's a bit different. So that's what's going on with my drop heads. That's fun. So, but we'll see what happens this weekend. Let me know if you're going to go for that crazy Logan comic. It's not going to be worth a ton or anything, but go read the story. Go on to YouTube and watch something about Old Man Logan, the comic. It will blow your mind how crazy that storyline is. I mean, people don't be able to, it's pretty clear that nobody knows the story. They didn't read the comic. That's fine. It's kind of like not like super mainstream because it was so harsh. But it's funny that Veve got one of those, like this really, like Veve got like an R-rated, like I know NYX is also up there, but this one's like next level. Okay. So it's Halloween. Things are getting nasty. Things are getting scary. And look for my video coming up soon, guys. I'm doing a video. It's the scariest stuff we got on Veve. I'm putting that one together. It's all the scariest NFTs we got. It's going to be a creepy Halloween edition video. So that'll be coming out in a little bit. I want to drop it maybe a bit closer to Halloween. I might drop it more recently because it's super fun. And you can start getting your collection ready for crazy Halloween fun and do some fun AR stuff, scare your friends or whatever. And we'll see. Maybe we'll get the Universal movie monsters. Maybe we'll get the Mummy, Dracula, Frankenstein. I mean, wouldn't that be rad? I mean, I'm just saying that's just good fun, right? I doubt we'll get that stuff, but who knows? They are part of Universal, which is where we got the DeLorean from. So there is a chance. There is a chance. We'll see, right? Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you in the Twitter spaces. And have a good day. Happy collecting.